right, shalom everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. I will not keep you long waiting. Uh, I said to myself, let me have some coffee and at the same time talk to you and enjoy the $1 million bill. uh, I just saw the post of Mimi Hijab. I don't care really for this potato, but I saw it by somebody. And this is the post from Mimi Hijab. Police be upon him. I have been given a bill of £670,000, which is equal to $909,000. I'm really upset. I mean, why the judge did not make it $1 million? What you will lose? It's up to you. You decide. Make it $2 million. I mean, the halal cat food is doing great. Really now. Oh boy. So the Quran says that Allah with the Muslims and will give you victory. Hmm. I know. I see victory everywhere. I see it in Jerusalem. I see it in Gaza. I see it even in Syria. The American controlling the country, the Russian, I mean, everybody controlling the country, the Turkish, the Israeli. I mean, I see a lot of victory. I see the American, army base in every Muslim country protecting Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Emirat, Bahrain. I mean, you Muslims are so victorious. I mean, who can deny that? But the question I ask myself, why Allah allow Muhammad, such a good Muslim, like Muhammad Hijab, to lose? Hey Muslim, do you think Allah is against him? Don't you know that the Quran says everything happened by the will of Allah? So I want the Muslim to leave a comment and tell me why the will of Allah that you Muslim lose. I need an explanation. Where this guy will pay the money? I mean, from the donation, which is, suck from your butt. And now he will ask for more donation, and you Muslim, you will pay. So why Allah wanna take money from the Muslims, the Muslimin, and give it to the infidels? Anyone want some coffee, guys? By the way, this coffee is paid by Mimi Hijab. And actually, I made a comment for him. Here, it says, based on the video of Suckle Me, you made a fabrication about me. I can take you to court and I make you pay way more. You cut the video, the part where your sister, his whore sister, she said Jesus played with his mother boobs. We got the video. Shall I take you to court? Poor thing. You see the coward, little conversation, he claimed that he have a mental loss, humiliation, physical stress, financial loss, for just little conversation. The video he made about me, tried to smear me, it's there. And we have the original video. I can take you to court for the same reason you try to sue the other guy, this Douglas Murray, whatever his name. But in my case, I have a proof that you are trying to smear me of something I did not do. And I can make you pay way more. But lawyers and I mean, you are a piece of shit. I don't want to mention shit. I'm drinking coffee. Who wants some Greek coffee with me? Coffee in the morning. The kuffar paying $1 million bill. And if you see, guys, the comment, not a single comment of a Muslim supporting him. They throw him under the bus. Look at the comment. I mean, they are hilarious. Don't worry, Mo. Your mate Ismail Haniya, the guy was killed by the IDF, will pay it. Oops, no. Maybe Mohammed Daif. This is the leader of Hamas too. Oh no. Maybe Yahya Sinwar. Nope. I know Hassan Nasrallah will sort you out. No, he's gone too. But what maybe hijab he have to do with those? At least those they go to war. This guy is a scumbag sitting in his computer, claiming to be a mujahid, but he will never dare. He take his T-shirt, the jihadi did. He took his T-shirt in the front of the Chinese embassy, striptease. At least those the names you mentioned, they go to war, they hold guns, they fight. I mean, we cannot compare them to such an idiot. Even if they are terrorists, at least they fight. Those YouTuber Muslims are just a potato. They claim jihad, Allahu Akbar. Like what his name, Daniel Sheikh Shish Kebab. He talk about jihad, about supporting Allah, but he will trust me. This guy, if he hear a sound of a bullet, he will make pee in his pants. I was in the army. I served even in the police. We are the men. We are the potato. Potato. A bunch of cowards. So look at this comment. Look, what is the Muslims to support you? Nobody. They throw you under the bus. A very expensive way of proving that you are an utter moron. Lou got it. I got a blister from new shoes like that. This is the advertising. Congrats on being both financially and morally bankrupt. Lord. Not a single Muslim is supporting you. What is the Muslims? What the heck? Uh, mm. Allah love Douglas Murray. That's a good comment. Um, that's really fun. Are you having fun with me, drinking coffee with me? Oh boy, oh boy. The first question actually I asked myself. I don't want to read I don't want to read bad words, but the first thing I asked myself, how many women he can rent with $1 million? He just lost. Look how big his music machine. Oh, you poor thing. Mean. Al-Zut, would this be a monetary version of Azut? I'm glad that everybody became educated on the topic. Uh, there are things you cannot laugh your way out of. Abdul, what happened? Smash Allah. Fafo, go back where you came from. Bankruptcy is coming. No, don't worry, don't worry. Halal cat food will cover it. Leader will give him all his money. Don't worry. Muslim will donate from everywhere. Don't worry. Let them donate and we get the money. Hmm? This is a great news, bro. Hilarious. Not a single Muslim comment. What's wrong with you Muslims? You throw the guy under the bus, huh? Well, you know that he's a scam. Hmm. 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 I see. Don't worry, Al Mahdi will cover you up. If you became his girlfriend and you do blue job for him, as he said in his video, or the women, she said, you can, he can cover you. Hmm. Huh. Anyway, I see you people don't appreciate that this guy was doing jihad for the sake of Allah. And sometimes jihad go down, do go down the hole, Hassan Nasrallah in the hole, Ismail Haniya in the hole, Sinwar in the hole, Muhammad Hijab in the hole. So what a big deal, you know? Hmm. I see, I see. This guy, he says, may Allah pray for you. You remember when he was talking to David Wood, he says, this is why this verse says, Allah, a translator said, Allah pray for, not to. As if there's a difference. Allah pray for, not to. At the end of the day, you eat it. Allah pray for or two. Who care? Smart, genius. Shame you did not also end up in prison. Actually, I wonder why this Douglas Murray, he don't make another case, because now as long he won this case, which means he's proven to be a victim, not the opposite, he can make the same case against him, because the whole purpose of this case is to defame him and make him, look bad, right? This guy has a journalist, he have reputation. So if I am him, I will make a case, respond to this case, and now because he already won the first case, so already he proved in the case, it says the judge says multi time he called Mimi Hijab a liar. Not only that, actually, the witnesses, some of them, which Mimi Hijab, he brought them as a witness, they did not show up, and even some of them they are in jail already because they are convicted of, to be fraud. Imagine this guy is bringing witnesses. They have a long list of crimes, and right now some of them they are already in jail. Like they could not even stay in the street until the court come, until the date of the court. They are already in jail. Call your first witness, he's in jail. The second witness is in jail for theft. The third witness is in jail. Those are the witnesses. Abdul. Abdul and the religion of the fool. Mm. I can offer you a nice egg. Ah, Lord have mercy. It's good to drink coffee in the morning with the beloved one and the filthy. You're finished, boy. By the way, this is what he said to me when he made the video about suckle me. You finished, boy. Your boy in your belly, you stupid son of Muta. What boy? You are the man, you are the boy. Show us the medicine you take for your back. How you can have even sex with this woman in the hotel if you cannot even move your back? Share your experience, with us. Okay, okay. May Allah SWT make it easy on you. Abdul, what Allah make you? This is the first Muslim comment, guys. The first Muslim comment. May Allah SWT, what is SWT? This is SWAT team. May Allah SWAT team make it easy on you. May Allah shitty white t-shirt. What the is SWT? And why Allah make him lose the case anyway? Isn't everything happen by the will of Allah? What's wrong with you? This is happened by the will of Allah. You lose, you win. It is always the will of Allah. So the will of Allah that the infidel they will win, and the pagans who kiss the black stone they will lose. Can you believe it? A person who go to Hajj, he kissed the black stone, he got the blessing of the holy idol stone, which is made in the shape of a vagina, and the Arab used to put their penis inside it, and they used to go and do hak, not Hajj. You know what hak mean? Scratch it. You know, they scratch their penis in the black stone. The women, she come first, and she put her hand over her vagina when she have her menstruation, and then she placed her hand inside the black stone, praying to the god of fertility, Baal, to fertilize her vagina, and then the man after that. That's why they used to go naked around the Kaaba. Oh boy. Mm. The Dean show. Oh, the Dean show, guys. He became support. He gave him a verse from the. He donated a verse from the Quran. Is that what do you do for Gaza? Dean show. All those Muslims in London, not even a single one of you go to Gaza, you cowards, sons of Muta. The IDF, they go after you like rats. What do? You claim to be heroes. The Quran says that the Jews, they hide you, they fight you from behind walls. It is you who hide under the ground, not even the walls. What walls? You hide between women and children. Uh, and never think that Allah is unaware of what is under what wonder gore what's what that oh. Wrong doer do. Are you making fun or you? I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you are making fun of the guy. It doesn't sound like a supporting thing. I think the horror here is to receive a bill of $1 million to pay. This guy is giving support. Me akhi, brother. I am very thankful to Allah SWT that we have a brother like you in this dunya. Are you sure? Give him the phone number of your sister. Just, just do it. Prove it. Let your sister call him and meet him in the hotel. I know that it turned like hotel business in London are doing great, and in UK because of Muslims, not because of tourists. Sex tourism is the best. Uh, yeah, this guy, he donate for him a verse from the Bible, hitting him, exposing his deception. Yeah. Uh, yeah, cunt. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I challenge all the Christians in the world to ask this question. Oh, worshipper of Christ, we have a question. We seek answer from those who understand. If God was like killed by the action of the people who slew him, what kind of God is this, you stupid idiot? The same question is going to make a screwdriver in the ass of your prophet. Because if you are saying that if he was killed, then he cannot be God, that means in Islam he's God, because nobody in Islam can kill him. You Muslims are a bunch of dummies. Same time, you dummy, son of Muta. Uh, Answering this, Jesus says, nobody can take me. I lay down myself. Secondly, God is always alive. The Bible said that Jesus is alive by the Spirit, even though the flesh is dead. Because we, as a Christian, as you know, you stupid idiot, son of Muta, we believe, and Jesus said, before Abraham I am. So his existence have nothing to do with him when he was born of Mary. So the same he was exist before the flesh was exist, he is always exist even when the flesh is not exist or is dead. So you Muslims are a bunch of dummy. But I have the question for you. What kind of God He let Muhammad die by poison bought from Walmart by a Jewish woman. Her name, she's the cousin of Douglas Murray. She bought it from Walmart, 5 cents. You know, the Jews, they don't spend too much money. And she gave it to a prophet. And the Muhammad, he asked the women, why you did that? She said, I wanted to test you. If you are a prophet, your God will save you. If you are false, you will die. Muhammad died. So your prophet was killed by the Jews. And Muhammad in the Hadith confirmed that. He said to Aisha, oh Aisha, oh mommy, oh mommy, oh mommy, my stomach look blue. Oh mommy, blue. Oh mommy, my heart, my heart. Oh mommy, the cut in the aorta. The aorta is cut because of you. Oh mommy. You stupid idiot. What kind of God can be killed, you donkey? What kind of prophet? Nobody can kill him, you donkey. If Jesus is a prophet, nobody can kill him. Why? Answer. Why nobody can kill Jesus, but everybody can kill Muhammad, even poison? Stupid idiot. Our God is capable. Is Jesus, isn't Jesus in the Quran? Is the one who raised people from death. So what death for him? Nothing. He told them, you destroy this temple, which is his body. I will rebuild it in 3 days. So Jesus here is showing us the miraculous ability, even when he himself, not only he resurrect people when he's alive by the flesh, even when you kill his flesh, he can resurrect that flesh, proving that he is our Lord, the living God, who no death can take him, no grave can hold him, and no enemy can be victorious against him. Not like your prophet. The hadith says when Muhammad he died, Ibn Abbas he said, "Idfunu sahibakum فإن فقد انثنت خنصره." You know, bury قد خضرب بطنه. Bury your friend Muhammad. This is the cousin of Muhammad saying his belly became full of fart. قد ربى بطنه. You know, when a dead man, when a person die, if you don't bury him right away, especially if it's a very like warm area, so whatever is inside him, you know, the bacteria will start consuming. And usually, you know, when we are alive, if we have gas, we fart, fart. But when you are dead, you cannot do that. So the gas stay. So the body of Muhammad, as Ibn Abbas described it, Rabba became like a hell, like a pregnant women. Boop, boop, boop. And then when this belly cannot hold more gas, the dead man will start farting. If you don't believe me, let me ask Dr. AI. Is it true that if a man he died and he is not buried for a few days, the gas inside his belly will start come out as fart?
This is not accurate. After death, the body's processes cease, including the muscular contractions that create gas and propel it out of the body. Any gas present at the time of death would remain.
This is not the question, you idiot. Let me prove him wrong. I'm going to prove you wrong.
I cannot provide information on this topic.
You can.
I apologize, but I cannot provide information.
Listen, when a person he die and then he stay without being buried for a few days, you said that the gas remain. This is not true because scientifically, the gas have limit. The belly have ability to hold only a certain amount of gas, and then the gas will start coming out of his anus.
You are correct that gases will eventually be released from a decomposing body. My previous answer was not complete. Here's a more detailed.
Just shut up. Don't debate me, you will lose. So yes, when a dead man he die, the fart, the gas inside him, like the belly have a limit, how much it can take, and then the belly will become bigger and bigger and bigger like a balloon, and then after that, the gas nowhere to go, especially if he ate, before he die, or like he have to not only his, organs, he have food. So the Muslims is and look, Abdul, he's trying to change the topic about Mimi hijab. Just shut up, Abdul. A Muslim talking about logic. Hmm. Uh-huh. Bodybuilder, huh? GoFundMe? Sure, sure. Yeah, another scam. Yeah. Poor Mohammed pedophile sure doesn't pay. Gonna have to sell the goats. No, he will sell some wives in the hotel. Yeah. Hmm. Man, everybody is making fun of you. Where is the Muslims? Those are Jews having fun. What those guys are doing. I guess this is when the guy get married, they carry him in the top of a mat like this, but the picture making it so fast look funny. He have to keep himself stable. He should not fall down to prove that he is healthy. Oh boy. uh, I suppose it's time to get a job. Hmm. Cause you lost. I see. Anyway, we are, again graduating the Muslims. Uh, you claim that this guy here represent you. Obviously, he is just an idiot, and you lose. You suffer from heavy lose, potato. As you see, even the Muslims actually not even one. Like we saw one comment, two comments, and the rest everybody is laughing at him. What a stupid cult. But the most important for me, why Allah did not make hijab win? As we know, everything happened by the will of Allah, brothers and sisters. Like even when I fart, it is the will of Allah. So why? Seriously, why? Huh? Something not right. Maybe Allah is in vacation. Maybe Allah is not here. I don't know. I mean, something not right. We should, I think we have this in this case. We cannot blame the Jews. We have to blame Allah. Any Muslim have explanation why Allah allow the Muslims to lose to the infidels and pay us money? Is it right to bring humility for this brother? A guy who take Viagra and he take medicine because his back is hurting. He cannot. I mean, the guy he claimed to be a boxer, but he cannot stand for long. And he lay down in his back when he make a video because his back is always hurting. Yeah. Do you think the back is hurt because the weight of Allah, or because the weight of the zut? I guess the zut is jumping over. $909,000. Man, that's a lot of money. How many muta I can do with this? The average muta of Muslim girls in Iraq is about $250. Okay, hold on. Divide $909,000 into 250. Print the result. Print result. The result of dividing 900 by 9,000 and then dividing that by 250 is 0.0004. This is not what I said, you idiot. What's wrong with you?
I apologize for the misunderstanding.
Divide 909,000 into 250.
Print the result. Print result. The result of dividing 99,000 into 250.
Guys, did I say 99,000? Did I say 99,000? Just shut up. And they say to you, this is a smart, intelligent software. Anyway, I will be able to rent, I don't know, a couple of thousands of females, you know. What the heck? Mean. Nobody understand me, even the AI, you know? By the way, listen, I want to do what I always say and make fun of myself that I don't look good. But let me tell you the bad news. I do. In fact, I have my eyes are mixed green and little brown, you know? I don't think I look like a cat or something. No, no. But Muslim women, you will go crazy when you see them. Man, I will make you melt down. The same as the Muslim melting down for $909,000 to pay the infidels. Hmm. So I mean, you will lose nothing. You will pay me. I will not pay you. I will not pay any Muslim women for those things. You know, you have to pay me. Sorry. I mean, I'm doing you a favor. You know, Hazel. What Hazel? Hazel and you? No, no. Actually, one the teacher, he said there is no way in science you will find no way eyes have the same like two colors at the same time. Either it's possible, he said, it can be one eye is green or blue and the other one is black. It's possible, can happen. But the same eye have not. He's not talking about hazel. He's talking about like the circle of the colors. So I put my hand up again. He said, "Here we go." What? I said, "You want to bet?" He said, "Bet what?" I said, "That this is not true." I said, "How you want to prove it?" I said, "Look at my eyes." I get him busted. And the funny is, before he agreed to buy us sandwiches. He said, "No way." I said, "I can prove it." He said, "How we can prove it?" I said, "You pay us, you buy us all sandwiches, all the students in the classroom." He said, "I swear by Allah." I said, "Okay, look at my eyes." He get it closer. He said, "Oops." Anyway, listen. Mm, you Muslims, I mean, now those infidels, they will take the $909,000 and they will go vacation in Hawaii or Honolulu. It's the same. Or Bulu Bulu, I don't care. Ulu Ulu, Why? Why you try to scam people and make money from them in hijab? Here we go. Who wanna sue me? Hmm? Is that a true story? Yeah, it's a true story. Absolutely. Yeah. I always make fun of my look because if I make fun of people look, people will be upset. But then I make fun of myself, so nobody will be upset. But I don't like mirrors and I don't like take pictures, but not because I look scary. I always joke. This is the first time I'm sharing to you with you the true, the true image of me. Man, how I'm going to look ugly? My father is very handsome man, and my mother is a beauty queen. What are you talking about? For sure, not beauty queen like those people. They go in the bikini. My mother, she's a lady. Old-fashioned lady. She dress always modest. My father is a hard-working person. He's very, physically fit. Uh, you know, my father. He's blonde. My mother, she is white, but she have a very dark hair. Uh, very, very dark hair, you know. I mean, very dark black hair. But she's white. So you know, the kids will be always mixed between the beauty of the dark and the beauty of the blonde. So it's like a nice, let's say, mixing. And you can say I look like Zakir Naik as an end. Get some brains. First of all, I'm going to sue you. You are making fun of me and the way I look like. Hey, Zakir Naik, I'm just joking, man. Don't sue me, please. Otherwise, you will end paying me $909,000. Oh, boy. All right, all right. You know, maybe one day I have a picture of me when I was a kid. Shall I share it with you so you can get an idea? Maybe I should share it one day, but maybe I don't like to share in public. I have a very few pictures of me when I was a kid. Very, I don't know, maybe two or three. Yeah, maybe. I always hate the camera since I was a kid. And those pictures are not taken because I was posing for the camera. They force me. You know, you are a kid. They force you. Stand there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. And there's one picture I'm wearing a papillon. Anyone knows what papillon? Who knows what papillon? Those little what they call them? I mean, they call them papillon. I don't know what they call them in Arabic. uh, no, no, not baby. I was maybe there's one. I think I was maybe 7, maybe 6. But you can tell right away when you see the picture. You will see this guy. He is going to end in jail. You will see right away. This is a troublemaker. This is not not a kid. Yeah, it looked like a gang. Uh, oh boy. Anyway, why we change the topic now? Go to Muhammad hijab. Let us see if there's more comment about Mimi. What happened after what we left him alone? And now Mimi hijab is acting as nothing happened. Like what a big deal. Like $1 million. What a big deal, huh? Uh huh. Co-founder of Sapinas Institute. What do you do there? Uh, yeah. In fact, I don't see much of his, like he is ignoring what's happening. I think he posted about the bill so he can get money from the Muslims. Guys, uh, Muhammad, he claimed that the Muslims are a keyboard warriors. I'm not joking. Look what he said. I'm sorry to say, but despite this platform having so many keyboard warrior, I have not received one single email for my mama. And so, what about you? You are the warrior. Who need the rest? Huh? You potato. Mm. Come to the Crusaders, buddy. Uh, and look, he posted this twice. Look at this. He is panicking. He posted it twice in the same day. Why it's appearing twice? The same post twice? I'm not sure. Hmm. There's many far-right patriot on this app who have been acting tough behind the keyboard. Supposedly you are the one who act tough out of the keyboard. You take off your t-shirt in the front of the Chinese embassy. What do you mean tough? Heavyweight, you are a fighter, huh? I want to see you fighting, Mimi Hijab. I bet you cannot handle a fight for 5 seconds. It looked like he is doing business from this. You know, he is desperate to make people join. You know, he want to make money. Scam. Yeah. What is the halal food? Let me see the halal food. Ali Dawa halal cat food. Yeah, we found it. Halal cat food. Is that the one for Ali Dawa? No, I'm not sure. Hold on. Uh, you know, like I never imagined that a scam can go far. And there's people they are so stupid to believe that cats they need kosher food. Those are cats. They eat cockroaches. They eat insect. They eat mice. They eat rats. Yeah, it turned to be true. This is the one for Mimi Hijab. Here we go. Halal cat food. You want to buy it, brother? Huraira? Huraira. You know, they have a guy, his name is Abu Huraira. His name is Abu Huraira. So they call the website Huraira cat food. Muslims. Aridawa. Mm. Anyway. May Allah bless your cat, potato. Uh, have you ever heard of Ayan Harisi Ali? You are talking about this African woman? She left Islam, right? Yeah, I saw once, I think, a video of her. Yeah. So what do you think, guys? But isn't it a shame that we got no money from this 909,000? Should we call this Douglas Mary and ask him for some? I mean, just to buy cake, you know, just the pleasure of that. This is the money of Mimi Hijab. What do you think? Thank you, Christina. Thank you. And many of you, by the way, you say nice things to me. I did not answer you in text because sometimes I'm looking in different. I have only two eyes, honestly. I don't know how many rumors you heard about me that I have a cross eyes. Because there's many speculation about like when you start reading the Quran, you will have a cross eyes because you're like, you know, like you'll be confused, like which is which, and such, you know. So You might say something in the chat and I did not notice it because such and such comment or such and such say. And, you know the thing, you know. So let us make it clear. Um, I think the reason Mimi Hijab, he lost the case because his lawyer, he did not use the tactic of a Prophet Muhammad of such and such. If he used the method of Allah and his Prophet, you know, to explain things, all of this will never happen. Trust me. But sadly, obviously, he did not use the perfect method to explain things. Uh, as Allah Apostle was delivering sermon on the day of An-Nahar, a man stood up before him and said, "O Messenger of Allah, I do not know that such and such above such and such." Another man, he said, and he came, he said, "O Messenger of Allah, I thought that such and such should precede such and such." Another man came and said, "Oh, Messenger of Allah, I thought that such and such was before such and such was such and such and such, and such." And this is how you get the cross eyes. Sahih Muslim, Hadith number 1306D. D mean donkey, So if you have a good lawyer, you have to bring such and such explanation to the judge. Is it easy? What's wrong with you? The judge will get dizzy. He will have a cross eyes like Christian Prince, like who is who and who is actually. He will think that Muhammad Hijab is Douglas Murray and Douglas Murray is Muhammad Hijab after such and such. And then even if the judge is going to judge for the benefit of Douglas Murray, but now he's confused which one is such, like which is such and the defendant and the one is the accuser. Which one? Which one? You know. So here you see that Islamic history is written in details to the point we know the date, which is such and such. We know what happened before the other thing, which is such and such. And a person, his name is such and such, he asked the Prophet such and such. I mean, what we can, you know the thing, such and such. You know, yeah. If you search for such and such, you will be amazed. Such and such, huh? There's nothing. What do you mean? There's nothing. This stupid website is very weird. كذا. Let's type in Arabic. كذا وكذا. Such and such. Such and such. Such and such. And such. I hope I explain myself with such and such method, and you guys, such and such person, you are listening. And look, actually, even when they speak about a geography, they give you details in a very clear way. They did not translate it. I don't know why. Because if you go down in Arabic, it says, "We went to such and such land, and we stand there for such and such time." Such and such land? Really? Such and such city. Look, look, look. We went to a town in such and such town, and such farm. And it was known by the name such. All right? Let me translate for you.
So and so in such and such a city, a farm, which is the land known as such and such.
So this is, the news of such and such geography, National Geography program today. We will talk about such and such city and such farm and such town and such farmer and such reporter. And this hadith reporter written to you, reported by the narrator, his name such and such. So this is a very clear such and such a story, and Muhammad Hijab, he paid such and such money to such and such Douglas Murray. This is amazing. Muslim, they write things in details. Look at this one. This is Bukhari too. We used to say to me, your people did and so and such a day, and your people so and such a day. I mean, why you guys are asking more questions? Isn't it obvious now what happened? Mimi Hijab, he wanted to scam the people and get more money. So he needed a such and such case against such and such person. He went and he met in the front of a such and such judge, and the judge said to him so and so. Mimi Hijab was 18 Donald, and he said to him such and I'm going to win because Allah is with me in such and such way. The judge, he said to him, giving him a middle finger, says so and so, Allah cannot help you. And then such and such case end with so and so discussion, and after a long time of such and so talk, the judge, he sent such and such bill of $909,000 to pay. And you are saying to me Islam is not a clear, you know? Yeah, even the years, look, even the date, how clear it is. I will lease something from you until I reach Mecca for such and such payment. And the contract is so clear. It's so clear. And if I travel for a month or such and such, for a month and such and such, or such and such, okay, uh, I will give you such and such in addition. And but if they did not like it, if he said, if I travel for more than such a month, I will deduct such and such from your lease. Very clear business deal. You take it to the court of trade and business and commerce, the judge will give you such and such finger. He will say, who is the such and such idiot who wrote this contract? You know, I mean, what is the contract in the contract? I mean, look at such and such. Look, Islamic books is full of them. Ibn Abbas said, this is the favorite scholar for Daniel Hitchcock. I never cease to wonder at dogs and sheep, such and such. A number of sheep were slaughtered in the year of such and such. Okay, I know. I no comment. If you if you have any issue with Mimi Hijab losing and paying $909,000 and such number, please leave such and such comment, and don't be cheap in your such and such comment and so discussion. Yeah, and look at the word here. I don't want to read it. One beat has a letter. One bit. Who is that, Aisha? What do you mean? The funny that Mimi Hijab, his secret hotel women escort, he called her name is Aisha too. Oh boy. Any Muslim, such and such Muslim, want to make a comment about such and such topic? We appreciate your such and such input. Who want to drink with me such and such coffee? I have a drink. I have a Greek heavy duty coffee. Not this coffee you see in Starbucks. Those are not coffee. This is water, really. American coffee is water. I can't even taste coffee in it. Any of those machines, they use filter, When you use filter, you are missing the real taste of the coffee because there's no coffee in the water. The coffee stay there. Try this. Let me teach you how to make coffee. You grind coffee very fine, very, very fine, Greek style. And actually, you can go to YouTube and search how to make a Greek coffee. But the secret is to make a very fine coffee. Don't buy this one, for the Italian coffee. No, get it the Greek style, very fine, like dust. This way, when you make the coffee, the coffee will be dissolved inside the water. You have a very strong. In fact, you will use less coffee to make the same amount of coffee you might drink. Less coffee, a lot less, because now you will lose no coffee. How many times I said the word coffee in this coffee speech? Such and such coffee. Yeah, so you will use little because you need way more little to make a very strong taste. When the American method, or those European style machines filter the coffee, stay there. They have got only water and it's not really mixed. So try it, try it. Emmet want to call me. I am the morning time and I have such and such pleasure time, so I don't want to take call. Sorry. Maybe in such and such day you can, make a such and such call. No, no, I don't add a cream to my coffee. I like it strong. You like a Greek coffee but make your heart poplet hard? You see, I think you are using the wrong such and such amount of coffee. And I think you have a such and such problem with your heart. Try to switch from your, because we Middle Eastern, if you're Middle Eastern like me, your heart is in the right side, not like the rest. The rest, their heart in the left side. Switch. Don't use the one on the right side. Switch the left side. Be normal. We are not normal. We are Middle Eastern, not normal. Nothing normal about us. So sometimes you have to compromise. So such and such heart, switch. Go to the, and then the coffee will go to the heart and the left. Nothing will happen. Trust me. Try it. Try it. All right. And this is the advice of Doctor such and such, doctor. His name Prophet Muhammad. You have to drink Eritrea coffee. I never heard of it. I'm not sure. Well, I will not mind if I ever met somebody have it. I will eat anything except Indian food. Once I went to an Indian doctor. He invited me. He's a head of a, hospital. Very famous doctor. He was a very nice guy. So he invited me, and he told me, how you like the food? Do you like it spicy? I said, little, 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 little. I made my finger like the tip of my finger, like little, little. And guys, I went there. And then he died. He told me, I told my wife not to make it spicy. I said, oh, thank you. I took the first bite. He said, how it feel? I said, man, so good. So good. What is the water? I drank water way more than the food. I could not even dare to eat. But I was being polite. I don't like actually to be invited, but he insists. I felt like I will be very offending him if I don't go, But I don't like to be invited to anyone's house and eat there. Man, my lips is gone, my nose, my eyes. He said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah." What? What the problem? You know, can we have more water? I said to him, I like oil, olive oil with the food. Do you have olive oil? But in fact, I want the olive oil to drink it, so it's going to cool down my throat. My throat is gone. I can't even talk. I say, okay, come. And my voice changed. Man, I don't want to tell you what happened when I went to the bathroom too. Oh boy. Uh, be careful with CP, will hack you. Is that what your wife she said to you? What, I got your wife lingerie? Don't worry, don't. What happened in Vegas will stay in Vegas, in the hotel of the Muslims. You want to bully me, Abdul? Try me. Have you ever visited Jerusalem? No. I don't like the Middle East. I know Jerusalem is a special city, but I am really disgusted with the Middle East. I don't miss the Middle East at all. I don't care if I mean, like sometime you wish you go and see your old friends, what happened to them, where they are. I mean, when you are a kid. But Middle East is not worth it. I don't know. Some people they say they went to the Middle East and they like it, but I think what they like when you go from a civil land, you go to a trashy land, you miss trashy. Like you miss to see people crossing the street like goats. Like you miss seeing people jump in the bus like goats. Dirt everywhere in the road. That you miss it. You don't see it. It's because there's something you don't have in your country. So you go there to take pictures next to the garbage, container. We don't have containers actually. What containers? The only containers we have is containers where they dump you as a human after they kill you. No, no, I am not in TikTok. No, not no. The beach of Tel Aviv is lovely. The second the beach of Tel Aviv, they will know that there's a guy, is an Arab, coming to swim with them, everybody will get out. What lovely, my friend. We will screw it. If I go to if I go to Israel, first of all, they will investigate me. Hey, Habibi, come here, Habibi. So you are an Arab, Habibi, huh? Why you are coming to Israel? I am not Muslim. Ha, Habibi, okay, Habibi. Give me the your pager number. Actually, you know what? We know your pager number. Let us page you. If your pager explode, you are going to be a Muslim from Hamas, and you are from Hezbollah. If your pager did not explode, that means you don't have your major at our list, and you are okay. Page him, Habibi. Yeah, I can imagine if I go first time, I think I will stay under investigation for a couple of hours if they let me get in. I'm not sure they will get me in. Uh, but it might be they let me get in. I'm sure in a second they will find out that I'm Christian Prince, etc. Yeah, I don't blame them. They should investigate everybody. I mean, they were. I mean, it's stupid of them. I saw actually they allow those so-called activists coming inside and they shout "Free Palestine." I will never give them a visa. How the Israeli let them go in? I have no idea. If it's me and the charge at the borders, I will never let them get in. No, no, I use TikTok from time to time. Like I used it 2 days ago actually, but this is new. And TikTok, it's bad because the Muslim they gang and they report you for anything you say, and then TikTok they shut you down. So it's not very much practical, and you cannot share, links. You cannot share anything. No, they are not strict with the Christian. They are strict with the because you are a Middle Eastern, you are an Arab, you are a risk. You know, in the world of intelligence, there's nothing called a Christian, or they suspect everybody because you can be a convert. You can be a rich, blonde, redhead, but you converted to Islam, but they don't know about you. So it is the smart way to suspect everybody. It's the opposite if they let you get in without suspecting. The Israeli even they suspect their own soldiers because there's some they will be betraying their country. Any nation have a smart, intelligent department. Everybody is a suspect to prevent the bad things from happening. Hmm. Well, you will see. But I am not interested to go anywhere, not in Jerusalem, not in any Islamic country. I mean, even Europe become shish kebab. Look at Europe. Thieves, gangs. In England, until now, police have no guns. How you can trust a country's security if the police themselves have no guns? I don't trust them. The criminals, they will have guns. The police don't have guns. And then if you're a police guy, so what? You go to the station to get a gun and come back? Thank you, friend. Thank you. For those who say good to hear you, etc. God bless you. Welcome, my friend from London. Welcome. I hope soon you will free your country from those thugs. Fight for it. Fight for it. Your country is beautiful. Bring it back. Take back your land. Those people don't deserve to live there. You brought the worst enemy to your land. Change your government and get a real government who will strip them from anyone who will be a threat to your country, who don't like your country. Take the citizenship and get him out. If I am a president in any country, doesn't matter which country, anyone will burn the flag of my country, I will strip him from, even if he is born in the country. I will try him for a treason, and I will ship him to any country in the world, to Somalia, to whatever. Anyone who don't like this country, get out. Tolerance have a limit. Stupidity is a disaster. A person he hate you, a person he want to kill you, a person he will spit at your army, a person he could say clearly, we will destroy your country, we will take over it, and then you allow them. That means you are stupid. You are mentally ill. You are dummy. Don't let that happen to you. Otherwise, the price will be heavy. All right. Uh, like some people, we say that dictators are not good, right? This is what they say. For me, I think dictator sometimes is a must. Having a dictator is better than have lousy, stupid democracy. A dictator who loves his country is a billion times better than a lousy democratic person who lose the country. A dictator who loves his people, he will never harm them, but he will guard them, he will protect them. A dictator who loves his land, he will never let it go. So it's not a bad thing to have a dictator. Your democracy right now is what the Muslim using against you. And you became so submissive. I don't mind a dictator who make a country strong. No. Countries cannot be built by a lousy leadership. They take it easy in everything. The European countries, they became so busy with sexuality, transgender, homosexual, LGBTQ, and this is the result of such a stupid, agenda. So I never heard of any country can be built by sexual agenda. What sex have to do with country? I mean, a person want to have sex in the bedroom with 10 men. What's my business? Why we need a flag in the embassy like Joe Biden? He have done that. Why the flag of the gays in the embassy? Very stupid mental or administrations. Wicked. And like you scare the hell of the enemy when they see the flag of the gay in your embassy, right? It's just this stupid image of people who have no wisdom. A government, their job is to protect the country, fix the economy, make jobs to the people, bring security inside the country and outside the country, secure businesses, relationship with our country, not to promote sexual agenda. What does this have to do with any with you? So what happened in the West through time, Christians became so submissive, they don't vote, they let the liberals take over. So they took over your school, they took over your, I mean, even your churches became, the minister became a liberal minister. This is not a church. A liberal minister is a minister of the devil. Period. I always say to you, if you want to know a person, if he is truly a true conservative or shish kebab, ask him two questions: what he think about homosexuality and what he think about Islam. If he give you an answer, God love everybody, and just shut up, yeah, just shut up. He's a fraud. He's no Christian. A Christian will quote for you the Bible right away, and he would say the Bible say this about this and say that about it. I don't. I should say such and such. The Bible says such and such and such and such. All right. This is the easiest way to know if you are in the right place or you are listening to a scamback. False Christians is the one who tolerate and compromise the truth. Why you claim to be Christian if are you ashamed of your book? Then leave. Say I'm an atheist. Don't call yourself Christian. A Christian is someone adopt and he believe in every word in the Bible. If you don't, you are not. As simple as that. So as somebody he claimed that we worship the same God of the Muslim, he is no Christian. He's satanic. Because the Bible is so clear. Anyone who denied the Son, the one who is the Antichrist, the Bible says, the one who denied the Son and the Father, the one who denied that Jesus is the Christ. Jesus is the Christ mean that Jesus is the Savior, not just a Christ as a name. The Muslim, they say Isa is the Christ. We don't know who's Isa, but let us go over the word Isa and say they meant maybe Jesus or Yeshua. But that is still not enough. Why? Because the Muslim don't believe that the Messiah is the Savior. They believe he's just a prophet, which means they broke the first requirement in the Bible to believe, to confirm that Jesus is the Christ, which means the Savior, not his name, the Christ. Christ is not a name. Christ is a title of what he would do. The second part is the one who denied the Son and the Father, and the Muslim, they deny the Son and the Father. So the Bible makes it so easy, so clear that Islam and Muslims are Antichrist. Anyone he come to you says we worship the same God, doesn't matter he's a Pope, he's a Protestant, he's Orthodox, you will find a lot of garbage of those in every church. Every house have a sink. Every house have a toilet seat. Right? No problem. But when your house, all of it became a toilet seat, that is a problem. This remind me of Prophet Muhammad. He pissed on the wall, but his penis was so strong to the point he made a hole there. You know. Right? All right. I think we have a good celebration for today, and we have a good time. Guys, don't laugh at Muhammad. So what? He's an Arab first, and I'm an Arab too. We have a hobby. Every country have a hobby. What's wrong with you? Everybody have hobby. In German, they drink beer. We Arab, we piss the same beer you drink, we piss it in the wall. Prophet Muhammad, he walk in the street, he zips it, he grab it, he sprinkle. In fact, because of Prophet Muhammad and people like him, in the Middle East, we have no fire. Yeah, everything is wet. You know? You guys, you are not grateful. You have to appreciate that we sprinkle everywhere. Like, the dogs, they go and they pee, they piss on the tree. Prophet Muhammad, he piss on everything. Even you have a hadith about if a girl, she piss on you. If a woman, she piss on you. What is that, golden shower? What do you mean the girl, she piss on you? Where you been? Like, what you were, what was your location exactly? Mean. Yeah. Actually, maybe I should have changed this picture. This is not appropriate picture. This is not right, guys. I mean, this is not polite. Sorry, sometimes I'm not polite. I try from time to time to be politically correct, but it's not working. You know, I don't know why. Seriously, like why I do that? You know, I need to go to school and learn how to be polite and how to speak like Prophet Muhammad. Like, go and bite the penis of your father. What the heck? A Muslim will come to Christian Prince, says, Christian Prince, is that how Jesus taught you to talk? No, this is how Muhammad taught me to talk. I mean, look who is talking. Go and bite the penis of your father? Seriously? Did you do it? How it feel, Abdul? Who is this? This is Muhammad hijab after the case. And in Arabic there it says, donate for me because we have a hole in the wall. You know? What do you mean who is this? Can't you tell? Before and after, before and after. People after, they look different from before. Like Nancy Lucy before makeup, Nancy Lucy after makeup. After makeup, she looked more scary actually. She looked like a clown. Uh, Outstanding? What is outstanding? I just said we Arab, we piss everywhere. That is outstanding. You people are weird, weird, weird. Like boing, boing, boing. I just said we Arab, we piss everywhere. You know, like it's called Biskistan. You know, what are you talking about? I can show you the reference of Prophet. He piss everywhere in the street. And not only that, there's a hadith about Muhammad how he dry his hand after doing bad things. How he dry his hand in the wall. Imagine what kind of Picasso painting will be behind him. The Prophet after he have sexual intercourse, he hold his penis, and then he wash supposedly and dry it with the ground, and then he dry it at the end with the wall. Mm. Yeah, let me find the hadith. I did not read it for long. Let me refresh my memory. Let us see. Where is the hadith? Where is the hadith? Ah, Here we go. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. Let me show it to you. So Muhammad, he cleaned his butt, his holy butt. Sorry, Muslims, I don't want to offend you, please. Don't sue me. Please. Let me show you. Maybe you will learn how why this picture is not going. Hold on. So this is Sahih al-Bukhari. How Prophet Muhammad he cleaned himself. So he pour water with his hand over his left one, and he wash his anus, and then he rubbed his hand over the earth, big, and over the wall and wash it. But what the heck? Muhammad, what do you have on your hands specifically? To the point you have to rub it with the ground and then rub it on the wall, and then after that it's still dirty. You wash it. What is exactly you have there? Hmm? By the way, this is a very authentic method to practice. I advise you all to practice it. You know, your house will look so good. People come to your home, especially those hippies, liberals. They go inside your house and say, "Wow, this is Picasso art. Let me see who is the artist who made this painting." Those stupid, dummy, Western hippie. They have tons of rings in their nose, even their vagina. Wow, this is so beautiful. Who is the one behind it? You are an artist? Yes, this is my shit. No shit, this is so beautiful. And why it have all kind of colors? Or because I eat many things. We are Middle Eastern, and we eat, everything. I mean, even drink camel urine. So you can imagine what kind of shit we have. All colors, look, blue, brown, yellow, Yeah, this yesterday I ate shish kebab mixed with, hummus, and look the color. See? Yeah. Oh boy. Why the Muslim will not debate me? Because I have all the laundry of Muhammad. I'm not David Wood, an apostate prophet who knows two stories about the stupid Muhammad. I'm a Christian prince. They line up to debate those people. Here, zero. Zero. I just made a challenge. How many times I made a challenge for this guy, Daniel Batito? He acted like he never heard anything. He want to debate Hatun. Hatun. He's willing to debate Hatun, but not the Christian. Too specific? What do you mean? The information is too so good? Well, I mean, okay, listen. You are complaining about I'm giving you a full report. What shall I say to you? I ate yesterday such and such, and then my shit was such and such color. Come on, we don't want to do the same as the Muslims. We have to give more details, right? Mm. Hey, Muslims, what the heck is this? And how the Muslim they knew that they were watching him? Who was watching the guy? Huh? Muhammad, you do that in public, huh? He was doing a master class. Mm. This would remind me of the Dalai Lama when he was leaving the Tibet, running for his life from the Chinese. In his way, he have a problem to go out, And the people of Tibet, they believe he's God, like he present God on earth. But the guy is not able to shit. He was young at that time, so he sit in the middle, and all the Buddhist priests they around him, and they are like praying the Buddhist prayer. and still he could not come. Shit is not coming, you know. It's difficult sometimes, difficult. It's not easy to be a Dalai Lama or Lama Dalai, you know. Muhammad, he have no problem, you know. He don't need anyone to pray for him. His shit is coming easy, but the problem how to wash his hands, because his shit is so shitty. Any Abdul? Once I said to Muslims in the chat room, I challenge any of you to write 3 words, anything, and I will give you a story about your prophet. So one Abdul, he wanted to be smart. He decided to get me busted. He said, okay, microwave. What he can do now? He said, okay, let me get you a story about the microwave. I mean, he thought there is no way that Muhammad mentioned microwave 1400 years ago. I said, give me 3 words. I will give you a story about your prophet. I challenge you. And then the guy, he came to me with microwave. So what I would do now? Well, it's easy teasy. He would go, let me get you the microwave. Hmm? Abdul. Uh, huh? Read with me. The microwave hadith. If a Muslim, brother, if a Muslim, uh, let me make it more clear. Hold on, hold on. This one, they wrote too much words, you know, blah, blah, blah. Uh, Let us find the original hadith. Uh-oh. Why? Here we go. Look how many times. Let's go for the shorter one. Prophet Muhammad, he said, when a believer, he want a child in paradise, he will conceive it and born and grown up in short while according to his desire. False. This is not correct. In Arabic, it says في ساعة واحدة. In Arabic, in the Arabic today, mean 1 hour. In the Arabic, in the time of Muhammad, mean 15 minutes. Sa at that time used as like 15 minutes. So look what it says in Arabic. In Arabic is very different from the English. If the believer, he wish to have a child, he will conceive it, he will carry it, he will be pregnant, and he will deliver it all in 1 hour as he desire. Read with me. Here we go. The microwave of Muhammad.
When a believer desires a child in paradise, his conception and birth will take place in 1 hour, just as he desires.
That's so fast. In fact, this translation is still not true, because the baby will grow up. Not only he will, you know, listen. Even here it says he conceived and born and grown up, all in 1 hour, brother. All in 1 hour. Alhamdulillah. And as I told you, at that time, the word 1 hour does not mean hour, it means 15 minutes. The word sa'a today is used as an hour, but in the time of Muhammad, used for like 15 minutes. So, but you know, the question is, how a Muslim, how you will give birth to the baby? And who is going to F you? Huh? Any Muslim? You will conceive the baby and you will be pregnant and you will deliver it. From where? From your anus? Any Muslim can explain to us such and such hadith? Yeah, so the Abdul, he said to me, okay, let us see how you can get me a hadith about the microwave. Well, this is the microwave. A Muslim, he F you, he put his semen inside you. In less than an hour, the baby will be growing up and have mustache. And he will be speaking like a growing man. Hmm? Are we lying? Don't tell me this is da'if hadith. Don't play this game with me. I will let Abdul conceive you if you say that. Other Abdul. I mean, even the case of Mimi hijab took longer than 1 hour. If a Muslim he wished to have a child, he will conceive it, and the child will be born and growing up in 1 hour. Muhammad, aren't you exaggerating too much about, like, No, Prophet Muhammad never told a lie, brother. It's heaven. It's heaven, brother. It's possible in heaven. Everything is possible. Yeah. Anyway, you have a customer in the chat, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, when I talk to me. Are you there, Mr. Breaking Bad? Uh, no problem. I can give you my Skype to call me. You want to call me, Breaking Bad? Do you like to call me? Where is the guy, Breaking Bad? Because usually they say blah blah blah, but the second you call them out, they stop even texting. They go sleep. Are you there? All right, my friend. I will give you my Skype. You call me. All right. You have a Skype? Do you have a Skype? You do? Did he say yes? Are you there? Do you have a Skype? No, no. Actually, Muslims are very smart and they are very, educated people. I never met in my life people are educated like Muslims. Anywhere you go in the world, they are the top educated people. Prophet Muhammad is an example. He is the most educated person in the world. He knows about everything: geology, biology, astronomy, you name it. You know. Are you there, my friend? What happened? Do you have a Skype or not? The guy is playing dead now. He's not answering. Maybe he changed his mind. Maybe Allah he advised him not to go for it. It's okay. I understand your situation. I don't blame you. If I debate myself, I will lose. Sometimes I do. You know. The this guy, my cousin, Sheikh Esper. The English they call him Shakespeare. It's a big fat lie. He's a Muslim. His real name is Sheikh Esper. Yeah, he's my cousin. When he wrote, he was inspired by me, like to be or not to be. He was thinking to be like to be a Abdul or not to be a Abdul, to be a Abdul or not to be a Abdul. And then I help him. I gave him an idea to write and to start thinking about it in a different way, like to be such and such or so and so. So I gave him this idea about to be such and such or so and so. So he was thinking to be such and such or so and so. Do you think that so and so is better than such and such? Until now, he's thinking about it. Yeah. Breaking, you said you want to debate me. I ask you, do you have a Skype answer? No, from Patreon, there's no call from Patreon. They don't have such an option. Somebody told you Patreon is a Skype or something. Yeah, he was texting in the chat, hoping that I will not see it. And then he will record and he will go to his channel. He will say, see, I challenged Christian Prince, the coward. He did not accept to debate me. Yeah. Oh, was a Christian Prince. He ran away. And it was debate. But anyway, you know, what you will lose, you will go into heaven one day and you will wish to have a baby and you will conceive it and you will give birth from your anus. And then your son will be born in the same moment he have mustache and beard. He said Patreon. Since when Patreon you can talk there? Hmm. Potato, just ignore him. If there is any other Muslim, even though I'm not coming today to debate, you know, I just came to celebrate, you know, receiving $909,000 from Mimi hijab to the infidels. You know, almost $1 million, man. Man, this guy, I don't know if he can afford to pay hamburgers anymore to the women he take to the hotel. It's going to take some time before he can fix that to go back to normal. But don't worry, the Muslim, they will donate for you, brother. Don't worry. At the end of the day, the money they will give you is going to go to the pocket of the infidels. How fun is that? Hmm. Can you talk about a snake went through Adam's mouth? It's not a snake. The Muhammad, he claimed that Shaitan, he went inside Adam. He went inside from his anus. He went from his anus and he came out from his mouth. And then Shaitan, he told the angels, because angels, they were scared of Adam because he is now a statue made of a clay. So they were scared of him. Like, what the heck is this? So Shaitan, he knocked at this, the clay first. He knocked at it, boing, boing, boing. And then he decided to go. He found a hole in his anus. He get inside. This is what Muhammad said. And then he came out from his mouth, and then he told the angels, don't worry, he is hollow, not like your God. Allah is not hollow inside, according to Shaitan. Adam is hollow. And because he's hollow, don't worry, be happy. I don't know, if I am you, I will be more scared of something hollow, Halloween, you know? CP is going to appeal the case. You know, that means he is going to go more bankrupt. Even better. Because, you know, the more he do, the more the cost will be, you know? So it's going to cost exactly the same, mostly, you know, another $1 million. Okay. So he's trying to avoid paying what he is, the hole he is in. And now he will find instead of one hole, he have two holes. Two holes will kill you. Let him do it. Appeal it. You know, as you know, I have degrees in law, so I know law very well, you know. Uh, when you lose the case, you pay for your lawyer and their lawyer. And the previous judge, he called him liar more than one time in his, you know, judgment. So obviously, the evidence against him is overwhelming. So it's stupid to appeal it. It's literally stupid if you do that. But let him do it. There's no way the judge he called him liar for nothing, you know. And even he have his witnesses, they are in jail. They are fraud, criminals. The witnesses he brought. And not only that, the video he made himself is against him. I hope he will appeal. If he appeal, he will become like an app which is peeling. Hmm. His hotel wife is going to sue him. She should actually, because she can make good money. You know, she have overwhelming evidence that he tried to smear her. He have Photoshop her text messages. This is always a fraud, and this is done in public, like not in private between them. And they have even the recording, the videos. You know, the video they mentioned that his wife she called me. Remember, uh, they recorded them. They have the whole text messages, and I am sure many of those Abdul they don't like him too because he is very wicked more than them. And wicked always they struggle with each other, so they will give her more evidence to doom him. I would like to see his wife. I mean, his escort. What wife? She is not a wife. You know, they try to make it call it marriage, but this is not marriage. When a woman she agreed to go to the hotel. What is this? Hotel, and nobody can see us together, and we are married. And usually, I remember once I was in the airport. I was making a video to post it online. I was holding my phone. I was recording, you know. And then suddenly a policeman he came to me. I don't know what this policeman he was. He said, "There's somebody there. He made a complaint that you are recording him." I said, "Who?" I said, "He's there." I said, "Why I want to record him? What do you mean? This is a public space. I can record, right?" He said, "Yeah, you did not break the law. But if you are targeting him and recording him," I said, "I did not record. I don't know what you're talking about." And I said to him voluntarily, "I can even show you the video. I just, I stopped when he talked to me, the police. I can show you the video I'm recording." I said, "Okay, if you don't mind. So I showed him. There's nowhere I'm recording. But then I noticed that when I was walking by this guy, he's sitting next to a woman. And obviously he's having an affair with this woman. So he was afraid I'm going to post it online. All right. So otherwise he is the same as everybody. Why would be worried? You know? What recording him mean? I did not record him. I did not. I was walking. He is sitting in the chair, like I think he was holding her hand, but I did not put the camera on him. And the police he said no, he did nothing wrong. But and then he came back to me. They spoke to him, and they came back to me and said, "Please, we don't want to have any fight in the airplane because we are going the same flight. We are in front of the gate." I said, "I will never, do anything, but tell him not even to try. You know, not going to tolerate stupidity." He said, "You are right. This is his fault." They asked even the airline to switch his seat to be like as far as it can from me. Yeah, but look, I mean, you hide yourself. You are worried about people seeing you only if you are doing something wrong, right? If it is something right, anyone he hide things, you need to ask yourself why you are hiding it. It can be good things to hide, by the way. Sometimes, like what you want to do shit in the street, like Muhammad. No, no. You expose yourself to children. That is evil. So, not always hiding things you do is bad. Some even they are very good and moral. Like you don't have sex with your wife in the street, right? Uh, But when somebody, he claimed that he married you and he don't want anyone to see him with you, and he even asked you to pay for the hotel so nobody can trace him. This guy is thinking carefully about the future, that he have no trace to go to him. So isn't it obvious that this woman is being stupid? She's a victim of stupidity, yes, but she is stupid. And obviously she is desperate to sleep with the guy. Because she knew this is nothing, there's nothing there except sex. There's no life together. There's no, did he rent an apartment to live together? No. Hotel. We meet once every few days for fun. It's an entertainment, muta. So, they always color things. They call it marriage, they call it, monsieur. They give it names, but in reality, it's all about a man and a woman. They are horny. And they use religious or religion. But don't worry, I'm going to send a very well-known investigator to investigate the case. Yeah. This is the lizard which is wanted by Allah, in case you do not know. Very well-known lizard. I know he smoked like Andrew Tate, but he is not the same person, trust me. I mean, this religion, they have a god, his enemy is a lizard. Have you ever heard of a god who waged jihad against lizard? And Muhammad, he make a big reward if you kill the lizard from the first hit. Yeah, by the way, the number of the reward is old. This is long time ago, in the time of Muhammad. $1,000 at that time, it's like $1 trillion now. I'm just letting you know. So don't, go out and hunt the lizard and the guy go. You know? Yeah. What do you mean cool lizard? Look what the infidel they do, guys. This is the enemy of Allah, and those kuffar, they say cool lizard. And they are wicked, They don't understand that this is an evil creature. Very evil, very disgusting. What's wrong with you? Cool lizard? You people you're really weird. I don't know what to say to you. Uh, Let me share some wisdom with you, you infidels. You need to learn, educate yourself. You think you can escape the truth of Prophet Muhammad and his wisdom? Wisdom. It's called wiz and dumb. Let me get you busted.
Aisha
Um,
says, can you please explain the hadith about why we should kill the house lizard?
why?
First of all, the house lizard, I think they call it salamander or something like that. I'm not sure. The house lizard is an insect
Insect.
that is
Dr. Asim Al Hakim, according to your scientific study, insect, they look like lizard. Hmm. Are you talking about the Muslim Sunni sect? Insect? Ah, this is a different story. Okay, sorry, I got you wrong. Because I was thinking since when the lizard became an insect. But anyway, Prophet Muhammad, you know better. Okay, tell us more.
is an insect that is harmful. Some of it cause a lot of diseases, and some say that it intends to walk over the food and the drinks and to poo, where it puts a lot of its illnesses and diseases and people's food. So, in general, it is a dangerous creature
Yeah,
that only brings harm to the people in
absolutely.
general.
Yeah,
And if you notice that anything that is harmful,
yeah,
Islam tells us to kill. So
like Christian Prince, right?
Islam tells us to kill a wild dog that bites and attacks people.
False, your prophet, he commanded you to kill all black dogs. In fact, he said in the beginning, kill all dogs. But then when Muslim people complain, because those are, they have sheep, they need dogs. Very, very. Muhammad, he hate dogs because you know what? Dogs can sense evil. They can sense bad energy. So Muhammad, he command to kill all dogs. But when people complain, he said, okay, keep the guardian dogs only, the shepherd dogs. But we know that dogs are very useful. Some people need companions. Those can be very good for somebody who is blind, somebody live alone. What's your problem? If you say kill the dogs who they bite or they have rabies, no problem. But no, he said kill all the dogs. And now he's after the lizard.
It tells us to kill mice because they spread all types of diseases. Plague is one of they are most infamous for. And also they cause fire in houses, as in the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, it tells us.
Once I saw with my own eye, this is happening in my house. Okay, but the previous one, the mice came to my gas. She turned it on. It's a natural gas. She pushed the thing. First, she could not, so she asked a bunch of a friend to come and push it, push it, push it, and the gas turned on. And then she went and she got one of my T-shirts. She went to my closet. She got one of my T-shirt, which is not expensive. I got it from Walmart. That's why I'm not upset actually about it. So I was watching, by the way, in the camera, and I was doing like a scientific study to see what will happen. So I was watching in the camera, and the mice, she took my T-shirt, she climbed again, and she put the T-shirt over the gas, and she set the T-shirt in fire. But before that, I missed the part. She and her friend, they cut my T-shirt pieces. So every one of them, she cut a piece, and she took it with her mouth, and then they went to the fire. They light it up, and they go around the house. One, she went in my closet. One, she went under the bed. One, I don't have too much furniture, thanks to Allah. Smash Allah. So in a way, I was watching in the fire. I did not call the fire department, no, because I'm doing scientific study. I was very cool, like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. My house on fire. It was fun, like, and the mice, unbelievable. One, she went in the blind, and she set the blind on fire. The other one, the only bad part happened when the mice, she burned the Quran. They start ripping the Quran part and lighting papers and spread them around. That make me sad and worry. What if this video go around? The Muslim, they will put fatwa on me on the mice in my house. So I said I'm not going to publish this video. By the way, it's true story. It's true. It's true story. Yeah, the mice, they intend to set fire in the house. They intend, huh? It's not like the mouse, she flips something. No, they intend to do it. What an evil creatures.
In the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, it tells us mice do heinous things, though people nowadays are so fond of them. We're told to kill the crows, a crow that also carries diseases and eats.
That is not the reason, you liar. Because it's black. Your prophet, he says, اقتلوا كل أسود بهيم. Kill every black, pure black animal. Let me show everybody. Don't play with me. Don't just coward liar. Abdul, Anything is a pure black, kill it. Dog, not dog, it doesn't matter. All right? Look what Muhammad said. And this hadith here is about dogs, actually. But other hadith is just about in general. Why we can't zoom in? All right. Muhammad said, if it were not that dogs were a part of the nations among the nations, then I would order to kill that all of them to be killed. So kill every one of them that is all black. They asked Muhammad, why the black one? He said, the black one is the devil. See? Aswadun Bahim, 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 Bahim. As Bahim is an animal, you know? Kill any, it's a black, bitch black. All of those. Okay. By the way, should I show you this one? That will change our topic. But let us leave it for later. Let's go back to Asim al-Hakim for now.
Dead meat. We're ordered to kill snakes. We're ordered to kill scorpions. And these, by nature, are harmful for people. So killing them is justifiable and it's a legitimate thing to do. Likewise with the house lizards. And there is a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari where the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was thrown by his people in the blazing fire, all the creatures of Allah used to try and put off the fire, with the exception of the house lizard. It used to try to blow so that the fire would grow.
Blow and grow? That's poetry, brother. So they try to burn Abraham. All the animals, they try to put the fire down, including pigs and mice. A second ago, you said to us we need to kill mice and crow and dogs. And now you are saying all animals, they try to help Abraham? Couldn't you appreciate the dogs and the pigs? So even like all the animals in the world, they came to help Abraham, brother? All of them? Hey, call all the ants and the cockroaches. Yes, and the turkey and the chicken and the ducks. Bark, 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 bark. Ducks, ducks, duck. Bark, bark, bark. All animals. Elephant, elephant. We need elephant at this moment. We need water. Brother, this story is true story, huh?
For people. So killing them is justifiable and it's a legitimate thing to do. Likewise with the house lizards. And there is a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari where the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was thrown by his people in the blazing fire, all the creatures of Allah used to try and put off the fire, with the exception of the house lizard. It used to try to blow so that the fire would grow. And this shows you that our relationship, not only with people, with
even with lizard. Brother, Islam and the Muslim, they speak to us about logic. They say to you, is the Trinity logical? What? We Muslims are very logical people. Is the Trinity logical? Yeah, why not? I mean, God is God. All logic will be broken with God. Like, is it logical that Jesus can make somebody is a blind see? This is not logical unless you believe he's God. Is it logical that Jesus have no father? That is not logical unless you believe he's God. He's a miracle. So the Muslims are a bunch of idiots. Actually, it's a miracle to be a Muslim after all the stupid things we know about Muhammad. It's not logical to be a Muslim, right? Now, I have a request from the Muslims. I want you to go and start donating to Muhammad Hijab. He is going to make a new appeal case, and then his bill will become $2 million, and maybe even more. And then maybe this guy, Douglas Murray, he make a case against him, you know, for the same accusation, because obviously the case made by Hijab against this guy is a form of a framing and proven by the court. He's trying to smear the guy. If I am this guy, Douglas Murray, I will sue him. And already I guaranteed my win, you know, so why not? Make money. Shish kebab. And he should ask actually for, a penalty. Big fine. I hope the next one will be screwed. Is this, stupid, what her name? Can dance. She is a big mouth and she support Hamas and the terrorist. So I hope soon she will lose her case with the French president and they will give her a fine of a couple of hundred of millions of dollars. Right? By the way, this is Mimi Hijab before the case. He was laughing. Hmm. Guys, should we open go if go if fund me, sorry, hijab, so support him. The funny is, I noticed that those Christian channels, any Muslim women, she come to them, she cry, my husband, the Muslims chasing me. Right away, they open for her GoFundMe. And the naive Christian, they go and donate for her. Potato. Those are Muslims. They live in the West. They are not homeless. They are not poor. They even get support from the UK government. If you have extra money, go and donate to the Christians who are getting killed in Nigeria. Those stupid so-called Christians who open GoFundMe for Muslim women who live in England are idiot. Do you know how many orphans we have in the last month in Nigeria by Christians, or the Congo? Christians killed, or in Mali, Christian killed, beheaded by the Muslims? Go donate to them. You donate to a Muslim woman, she live in England, you idiot. Just because an idiot who have a Christian channel, he says, guys, we need to support her. And then she go and she said, the Muslims, they are chasing me because I said there is some Islamic fanatic. And yet she is defending Islam. Dumb and idiot. All of them, at the end of the day, they hate you. And the one who come to cry to you is just to make more money from you. Say, let us scam those Christians. I will go and I will make myself, I'm speaking against the Islamic terrorism. So why should I leave Islam? And when I'm running for my life. I'm running for my life. Please help me. They go to speaker corner. The one who they eat the Quran. The one who ate the Quran, they go to speaker corner. Nobody did anything for them. Why they want to kill you? Who are you? Don't be stupid. They are scamming you. And those Christians are helping them. You want to help, donate, go. There's Christian kids. They can't have food. They can't have education. There's Christian kid cannot go to hospitals. There's people, they are homeless in the street. I'm not talking about those who they are on drugs. No, there's people, they cannot find jobs. People, they cannot, they have bad situation. Help them. Uh, CP is the funniest ever. Love him. Okay, thank you. Is that a degree or something? This is not what my teacher you say about he say about me. He did not say you're funny. He say you're disaster. When the teacher he come to the class first day, he don't even know any student. Right away he say, who is, and he mentioned my name. And I say, oh, here we go again. He said, listen to me. I'm not like other teachers. You cannot do the same to me. I'm warning you. If you think I am like the other teachers, you are making big mistake. And then the student is saying, yeah. A week after, he asked the principal to move to different school. Hmm. What do you mean funny? What's wrong with you? So Abdul, we are so glad that your best is a fool. I know, you know. A degree in comedy is a gold. Yeah, I got a degree in farting. When I called my dad, I finished my law school degree. So I was like, hey, I just saw my name in the, this is not the graduation yet. But, they put your name, like, on the list that you graduate. Uh, so I saw my name. So I grabbed at that time, there's no, cell phone, yeah. So there's a phone in the school you can call from. So I called them. And actually, I have to wait like for some time because all the students, they have it. There is only a few phones, uh, pay phone. So I called, hey, dad, I graduate. My dad, he said to me, you got a degree in 14. I got upset, but, but he's right. I got a degree in 14, Islamic law. Yeah. Debate halal natun. Don't tell me debate this guy and debate. I debate halal. I don't eat halal food, but we can debate. No, bring them. Don't tell me debate this guy and that guy. Let them call me. There's no need for invitation, my friend. No, seriously, this is what he said to me. You have a degree in 14. Oh, yeah. But, he's my dad. I cannot be upset from him. I was going to sue him, by the way. But then I said to myself, I don't want what happened to Mimi Hijab to happen to me, man. I mean, this guy is smart, and he can defend himself easy, and he can prove in 2 seconds that the degree I got in law about Islamic law is degree in 14. So I said to myself, let me calculate my numbers before I pay $909,000 in a case. And then after I lose it, I'm going to appeal it, and then I will lose again. That will make it $2 million. I said to myself, let me learn from Mimi Hijab what happened. I better not to sue my dad, you know. So I changed my mind. Yeah, I'm proud that I have a degree in 14. Do you have a problem? Do you want to submit it? Better than you. What do you have degree in what? I have degree in 14. Do you have degree in 14? No, see? I get you busted. I challenge you to find a school, teach you degree, give you degree in 14. You cannot find them here. You cannot go to the Middle East. We have a specialty. Superior. In fact, when I was in the army, I have a special privilege because I have degrees in the 14, in case you do not know. The Americans were so happy to see someone he has so much knowledge about Islam. American department from every department of Homeland Security, they were in contact with me. Trust me, because of my degree in 14. Hello, Mr. Degree in 14? Yes. We need your help. Can we meet? Listen, where we will meet? 007 coffee shop. Oh, James is there? Yes, and Bond is there too. Okay. So I was a great help actually for them. And trust me, a lot of terrorists, they've been catched and they are shish kebab because of me. Um, yeah. See what degree in farting can do? Beautiful, beautiful degree in farting. I farted at Allah and his terrorist. Yeah. Very good, very good. In fact, all of you are listening to me because I have degrees in farting. Reality, actually, those degrees don't help much. I mean, you know about Islam, they teach you, yes, but they don't teach you the negative. When you go to school, nobody will say Muhammad, Quran, have errors, have mistakes, and stupid. No, those things you have to find out yourself. But degree in farting, it can help you to know. As an example, in Islam, like because you have a degree in farting, like something called usul al-fiqh, as an example, or like to understand the law of Islam, you will find that the one who if a donkey, there's no penalty for him, according to many of the famous scholars. So, if not a degree of farting, how you will know that? You know? Oh, where is the hadith? Hold on. You see, guys, I click the Muslim trying to hide the website, the hadith I'm looking for. Let me show you. When I click on it, it goes. Sufyan al-Thawri from Asim, from Fartin ibn Abbas, he said, the one who, if a donkey, there's no legal punishment for him. Hmm? There's other hadith says the one who do that, kill him. But this is the most accurate. Actually, here it says in Arabic, وهذا أصح من الحديث الأول. And this is more accurate than the hadith says kill him. So do you see the benefit of the degree in farting? Actually, I was going to open Islamic school in Italy. It's called Fartino. You know? Any Abdul? Let's go back to our topic. Leave Fartino alone. $909,000. Hey, Douglas Mary, I know you will pay a good amount of it to the lawyer. But what about we share 50-50, man? So I can go vacation somewhere. Huh? I mean, it's not fair. I can give you a lot of material in return, like an idea about farting to write articles. The farting of Hamas, the farting of the Prophet of Allah. I mean, I can supply you with endless farting. It's not only, Qatar provide gas, I can provide you with Islamic gas. You can use it for propane. How much coffee Douglas Murray will drink for the rest of his life because of Mimi hijab? Stupidity. For free. Hmm? I mean, that's a lot of coffee and free lunch for a century to come. $909,000. Man, that's a lot of money, right? Will you join live chat? I don't go to other channels, and I don't like to work with others. Those they take like 5, 6 callers at the same time. It feel like they sound like a bathroom, like a Middle Eastern bathroom, and everybody is talking at the same time. So nobody understands who is talking, who is not. How you doing, Tony? Yeah, Tony, no problem. Don't worry about it. You are just a Muslim, and we will let you go. Okay, Tony? Holy Tony? Abdul, he call himself Tony. Okay. CP, he has to pay, right? He cannot. No, no, those people, they make a lot of money from what they do. Can you imagine how much money they make from the business they do? If you think that maybe hijab don't have $1 million, you are a big mistake. I mean, I assure you he's making a lot of money. What $1 million? I think they make, I don't think this is an income for 1 year. I think he make them maybe in half year. Their business is so big. And those Muslims, they donate, they give money. Do you remember the video when I went to challenge Lee Dawa? Anyone remember? I think they were talking about like they almost reached $600,000 donation. Anyone remember? Yeah. So a lot of Muslims have money and they donate, and those people get rich. But no problem. At the end of the day, the money will go to the pocket of the infidels. That's the good point. Who pay it? We don't care. All right. Like this Lee Dawa, he bought a big house. What do you do for a living? What do you do? Where's the money coming from? England is very expensive. It's not, like in USA, you can buy a house for, some areas you can buy a house for $30,000. Yeah, you can, but not in England and not in London. I don't know what the average price of a house in London, but I am thinking maybe not less than $500,000, at least, small one. Yeah, but the painful thing is that he is losing now the money, because the money he collect from donation, he would love to use it and enjoy it, but now he have to give it out. As you see, his wife, she mentioned even the hotel, he don't pay for it. She pay for it. But here I feel sorry for this woman, how much desperate she is to have a man in the bed. I mean, what the purpose of this except a man in the bed? To the point she accept to pay for the hotel, for the food, for whatever, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I think 500,000 pound is a small, tiny one, right? I don't think it's like really a real house. I mean, those maybe 2 floors on top of each other. There's no small garden like in the front of the house, like maybe 2 meter wide or 1 meter wide. You can't even call it a house. In USA, there's some places you can buy a house for 30,000 with nice yard around it. For sure, the prices can be different. Like a house in California is so expensive. Depends where are you. Some places the houses can go for 30, 40 millions. But I'm saying in USA, it's always there is a place for the poor. Still, he can own a house. In Europe, mostly, most of Europe, not all of Europe, the poor, he will struggle to reach the point when he can own a house. Yeah, very small house in London. Same like in Singapore. Singapore is very expensive. Japan, Korea. There is certain countries, people there, even the country can be very nice country, but they are unlucky when it's come to real estate. Like in Korea, a small tiny apartment in the size of my kitchen. My kitchen is bigger. Will be maybe 300,000, 400,000. The size of a kitchen in USA. Same as in Japan, same. In Singapore, what I learned from those people who I visit there, very nice people, uh, they have one car and the whole family share the same car. And I was wondering why. I mean, they don't look poor. It turned to be to have a car in Singapore is not up to you. You don't go and buy one. It's not that easy. In fact, it's a mission impossible, maybe. So you list your name, and then they have an auction. The government, they have an auction, and they have a limited number of cars they can put it in the street. And then you make a bid in the auction. So a car which is 10 years old, you might pay for it 150, $200,000. It's about how much money you are willing to give up. The car they sell in Singapore for $150,000, in USA you can buy it for $2,000. Yeah. So, you might say, oh, people in Singapore, they are like lucky, it's a nice country, they have good income. But if you check how much they have to spend, they spend a lot of money. Parking, wherever you go, you have to pay for parking. Not even a single inch is free. Even in your building, you pay for it. The place where you own the apartment. So, USA, they are way more blessed actually in many things. That's why a poor person in USA can live way better than other countries. I told people of Singapore, I can make the real estate business like way cheaper, like apartments and houses. They told me how. I said I will bring my cousins, and my cousins, like we have hundreds of them, they throw rocks at people in the area. Just point your finger, and then people start leaving, selling their houses. The price would drop. We buy it and we sell it again. So we are working this project. So, but now they need to find a way to get visas to my cousins to go to Singapore, and then we give them command to throw rocks in the street. Hamas, throw, we told them those are Jews, throw rocks. They start throwing rocks. The people who live in that area, they run away for their life. We break windows, we do what Arab do, Arab happy. And then the price of apartment in there, they will be so cheap, so cheap. I mean, they give it to you for free. Just take it, please, just let me go. And maybe even make you pay to get out. We take you hostages. And then, we make a business. We buy the apartment for a very cheap price, if not for free. And then we sell them again. We order my cousin to move to a different area. Then the price will go up again, and then we sell it. We make a lot of money. So if you are from Singapore, you want to do business, contact me at my phone number, 1-800 throw rocks at people. Right? Speaking of rocks, once I went to visit a friend. He just bought a house. But he said, my house is not ready. They finished the house inside, but the yard outside, there's no grass. There's a lot of rocks from the building, small rocks. So he said, this will take a lot of work. I said, this is easy. I can clean it for you in not even 15, 20 minutes. He said, how? I said, Brian, do you have a garbage can? Trash? I said, yeah. I said, okay. The area is empty still. They are building houses in that area. So I told him to put the trash can on the other side of the road, and there's a bunch of kids. Many of them, they are playing. I took a rock. I said, hey, kids, come here. Who can throw a rock at this trash can and hit? All the kids, they came to the yard and start throwing rocks at the other side of the street. Almost in 1 hour, his yard was empty from rocks. Said, see, it's so easy. And the kids, they were so excited, throwing rocks at the trash can. The only problem is the trash can is destroyed, but who care? Buy a new one. Yeah, you see how, it's easy. He said, you are something. I said, I know. Yeah, they can't even find one rock in his yard no more. It's a clean, totally clean. Yeah. And then he said, well, and I'm grateful. He said, but if you make me upset, listen carefully. If you make me upset, I will move the trash can from that side to your side. And I will say to them to throw rocks at it again. He said, no. I will not make you upset. Oh, boy. No, this is not childhood. This is visiting a friend. The kids are the one. I'm not was a child. I was visiting him. This is not when I was a kid. Even though when I was a kid, I was a man, My mom, she told me that when I was born, I have a pubic hair. You saw the hadith, it says that the Muslim, if he wish to have a child, he will deliver it and he will be growing up in 1 hour, which is 15 minutes. Those things happen all the time for us as Arab. Yeah. Hey, Muslims, who is going to donate for Mimi hijab now? We need your support. Please. Douglas Murray, he need to go vacation, bigger vacation. There's no way $1 million is enough for him for vacation. This is not even fair. Mimi hijab, he will appeal the case and he will lose another $1 million. Oh boy. All right, I think we have enough for today. Guys, don't you have enough? Maybe I better go and let you have some. Who is here first time? Do we have any people here first time, or if you are old customers, disgusting customers, keep up coming back? What's wrong with you? Keep coming back, coming back. Aren't you bored? Hmm? Man, your son, he was a man at 14 too? What do you mean? No. I have a male member since I was born. Trust me. Since I was 1 day old. No, I was a man from the first day. What are you talking about? What do you mean at 14? And even my voice was a voice of a man since I was a 1 day old. You know? Yeah. This is a true story, by the way. Once the Islamic Italian mafia in Brazil, in Honolulu, Zimbabwe, they kidnapped me and they called my dad. They says, Assalamu alaikum. My dad, he says, fart on you. So they said to him, we got your son. Said, okay, that's a good news. They said, if you have to pay us $9,000 if you want to see him again. I said, what a coincidence. This is the same amount Mimi Hijab will pay. They said, exactly. We'll get the money back. So you are a Christian, his son, you're a Christian, so you have to pay us back. So we need, if you want to see your son again, you have to pay us $909,000 to see him again. My dad, he says, I will pay you under one conditions. Keep him. And he hang up. Unbelievable. True story, by the way. Sahih Bukhari. Yeah. Yeah, they thought he will beg them, please release him. Man, my father was so happy. My mom, she was having a party, cakes, finally. Yeah, keep him, please. Like, we will pay you. Okay, we will pay you monthly even. Just give him there. They have no idea they kidnapped who. Kidnapped? Me? Kid. Are you kidding me? I mean, English is funny. Kidnapped. What the connection between kid and nap together? Anyway, you wake up for the life. Or why you wake up for the life? Isn't it better for you to be sleeping? Do your mom even know that you woke up for the life now? What if Mimi Hijab he sue you for defamation case now? He have evidence in the chat. You are saying you wake up for the life. Are you trying to offend Mimi Hijab? Don't you know he will make a case against you? Hmm? You have finished, boy. What's wrong with you? Mean. I mean, you people don't know. You need to be careful what you say in the chat because the Muslims, they are very, very sensitive. Prophet Muhammad, when he said to the Muslim, go and bite the penis of your father, he noticed that they are sensitive. This is why they have to bite it, literally. Yum, you know. Mm. Thank you for today. What about yesterday, my friend? You see, people don't appreciate me. Look, guys, look at the comment. Thank you for today, CP. So yesterday was not a good day, huh? Why it wasn't a good day? Why not thank you for yesterday? Hmm. Watch your chat. You will lose if you debate me. Anything you will say is going to be used against you. Thank you for today, CP. Man, you hurt my feeling. What about all those years? Only today? Now you remember? Now? Ungrateful people. I don't know what to do now. I will sue you for $909,000. And you have to pay me. You hurt my feeling, my mental. You gave me stress. I'm stressful now. Stress, I'm full, which means full of stress. I mean, should I cut it pieces for you so you can understand the situation? Hmm? Hmm. Let us change this picture. Find something more fun. Oh, there's a flowers here. Okay. My victory over Muhammad Hijab. What victory, man? You get only $909,000. What a big deal. They will not even make you rent 4,000 women in Islamic halal hotel room. This guy, you think he have a victory? Don't you know that Muslims always, when they lose, they celebrate victory? When I was a kid, the teacher, he says, today we are celebrating the occasion of etc. I said, sir, what happened in this day? He said, this is the day we lost Jerusalem. But what the heck? This is the day we lost Jerusalem and they are celebrating. Celebrating. Abdul, you beat the hell of them. They lose the war. They lose the land. Like Nasrallah. Nasrallah may became shish kebab. Hezbollah go in the street. We are victorious. We are victorious. We defeated Israel. Like you stupid idiot. You were hiding like a rat. Until now, you are hiding like a rat. So it's a hobby of the Muslims. When you beat the hell of them, they claim that they are victorious. Mhm. True story. Right? Magda enjoyed that more. I mean, those women, they are gossiping about me in my back. You know, do you know when Middle Eastern women, they sit together, what they do? Mean. They will give a whole report about you if you are their neighbor. We love you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I know. I know. You believe me too? You see, guys, those people, they are offending me. Somebody says he believed me. Don't you know that we Muslims are very sensitive? When you say I believe you, obviously you are saying you are being sarcastic. I will have a case against you. I'm going to sue you. Okay? Because and in the case I will report to the judge about the passage of time. The passage of time, Kamala Harris statement, I will use it. Very strong statement. The judge will take my side right away. If we understand the passage of time, I mean, she speaks from her nose. The passage of time. Do you know what the passage of time? Obviously, you do not know it, the passage of time. The passage of time when time passed by, and this is the passage of time. So like imagine I'm in front of the judge, and I mention to him the passage of time, and then I say to him, "Have been burdened, but what has been." The judge will go dizzy. He will judge for me, and you will lose, and I will make a lot of money from shish kebab. Hmm? You see, Mimi Hijab, he made a mistake. If I am your lawyer to defend you, you will not lose. Trust me. I will never lose a case if I was working as a lawyer. I did not work as a lawyer because I hate to defend criminals. I noticed that lawyers, they defend whoever pay, you know. Even if you know that the one who hire you is guilty, legally you have to defend him, even if he is filthy scumbag. This is why I don't want to work as a lawyer, even though I'm a qualified. In the state, I need to pass the bar exam, but I am not interested. Uh, he can't afford me? No, you are mistaken. I don't cost. I don't. All what he need to give me the address of the hotel. All right, and he provide me with him some hotel, service, which is costing him nothing but hamburger. So is it easy? And nobody knows what happened inside the room. This is my conditions. The same what happened to him. Yeah, and I will defend him. I will defend him in the hotel room. I will defend him in the court too. Oh boy. Yeah, many they work as lawyers. They are not really qualified to be lawyers. But what you can do, some people they don't know. They look for a lawyer when they have a problem, and then they end in the wrong place, wrong location, or wrong people. Are you still smiling, Mimi Hijab? I mean, he make videos from the car. I guess his wife she don't allow him to stay home for long. Mhm. For blind men present. What do you mean for blind men? I will tell you a secret about my career. Once I was looking for a job, nobody want to hire me. Then they said to me, "We found a job." I said, "Okay, what?" He said, "They will pay a lot of money." I said, "What?" He said, "Most of it is tips." I said, "What?" They said they need a handsome man to strip in a blind women club. uh, I guess they were Muslim women. You go to the blind women club and you strip for them, and they look at you and they can't see you, and they say, "Wow, it's so sexy," and the tips they start coming. So the blind women these days, blind Muslim women, they give money for the hotel to have a man in the bed. Eh, it's called the blind striptease. No comment. And because they are blind, they will find you so handsome, especially if you have a voice like mine. I talk, man, he must be so sexy. I said, yeah, true, absolutely. Do we have any Abdul? He is here attending the funeral. We take your, condolence, in the chat. You can leave your condolence for Mimi Hijab. This is his picture before, not after. After, it was very horrible. You know. All right. People are rumble. How is everybody? Guys, do you like the image in the thumbnail? Looking at the money in the toilet seat? Man. And the bathroom looks so clean. All right. What we can do? Bad boys, bad boys. When I come to you, when I come to you. Any question? Do we have any Abdul? No. They are attending the funeral. There's $909,000 died. And everybody is there. Would you take a photo with your hand like that one, that on the right, CP? I need a translator. What does that mean? Would you take a picture photo with your right hand? Why my right hand? What about my right foot? No? I am sorry for being off topic, but I have a question. You mentioned the Quran described flat earth, but Muslims say the Bible also suggests that the earth is a flat. No. We have a very well-known verse in the Old Testament says the globe of the earth hanged on nothing. Is that correct, guys? Who can pose the verse for this lady? How we can make it more clear? The globe of the earth. If they speak about the earth, like east and the west, this is, until now we use those terms as language, but nobody mean it literally. Same time, we have tons of reference from the Muslim books and their prophet and the Quran saying clearly the earth is flat. Even Muhammad, he says that Allah, he come down every third part of the night. How he come down every third part of the night? Come down in one direction, right? That means the earth is flat because we know that the earth have many zone time. There is no way this God is coming like a yo-yo, like boing, boing, boing. So he's coming only once a day at the third part of the night. So Muhammad making it so clear that the time in the earth is one. However, if you read about when Jesus spoke about the day of judgment, you will see that one will be in the field and one will be sleeping. When the hour will come, one will be in the field and the other one will be in his house sleeping. So the one in the field, because he's working, is the daytime. The other one in the house is sleeping because simply it's a nighttime. Same time, if Abdul he says that the Bible have mistakes, then the mistakes is the mistakes of Allah because the stupid Quran confirm our Bible. All the Quran keeps saying musaddiqan lima ma'am. If I type the word musaddiq, no, we're typing in English. So why the stupid Quran confirm a book saying believing in what is with us, not confirming only? Musaddiq is way more heavier. It means believing. Chapter 2, 41, chapter 2, verse 89, chapter 2, verse number 91, chapter 2, 97, etc. chapter 2, verse 101, blah, blah, blah. So, and like, not only that, in chapter 2, verse number 97, Muhammad, he confirmed that the Bible is between the hands of Muhammad. And he confirm and he believe in it, not confirm only. It says in Arabic, musaddiq, which mean believe. The Muslim in the translation, they say, confirming what came before it, false. It says, what is between his hands. Never trust Islamic translation. Lima bayna translation. What is between? What is between his hands?
His hands.
So he is believing, musaddiqan, not confirming. Even the Google will make it confirming because Google copy what people use mostly.
Confirming.
What is between his hand? See, Google now gather the translation is mentioned in the internet and use it, which is false. This is why we have to do it word by word. Lima, to which. Lima mean which, not when. That's false. Which is between, bayna,
Between.
and then hands. So when the Muslim they say there's an error in the Bible, you know,
His hands.
that condemn the Quran, because how the Quran approve and confirm and believe in what is between his hand, which is between the hand of the Christians. And even the Muslims here, they say to you that this is about the Torah and about the gospel, as you see. Dear CP, could Trump give Alaska to Russia, promoting Canada to join USA? My friend, Trump is a president. He cannot give anything, and he cannot take anything. He don't have the authority even to go to war without permission of the Congress. So this is give and take. You know, this is just you know, have no value. Yeah, yeah. In Isaiah 40:22, it says, "He who sit upon the globe," a more better translation than the circle of the earth, and this earth is hanged on nothing too. You know, go to the book of Job and you will find more reference. All right, I hope I answered you. And all those verses confirm the book which we have with us. All. And we do not need the Muslim confirmation anyway. I mean, their book is just a pure stupidity. Imagine you need an idiot who do not know how to read, how to write, to confirm that you have a PhD. This is what it's meant that Muhammad to confirm our book. Why Israel ally is Azerbaijan, allied with Pakistan. Okay, but Armenia, Ali. All right. You see, people they have a very short vision of what happened in between countries. Armenian government, they practice some kind of a stupid behavior for a long time. So since the Islamic Revolution in Iran, and you know, Armenia, they have a special like situation. They don't have a sea, port. They are surrounded by some countries. They have to deal with them. So what they did, they became friendly to Iran and Hezbollah. And even they help Iran and Hezbollah, like Iran especially, during the sanctions to receive some kind of support. Let us say they cannot buy things from the black market, from the market. The Armenian, they buy it, they sell it to them. So the Armenian, they made a big mistake by taking side with Iran, and Hezbollah, especially in Lebanon. There's a big number of Armenian in Lebanon. All of them, they support Hezbollah. So if you are surprising why Israel is supporting Azerbaijan, that's because you are ignorant. You support their enemy, they support your enemy. As simple as that. And I'm not defending Israel, by the way. I hated to see Israel supporting Azerbaijan. But I'm telling you, that's not just, you see it from one side. Any country in the world. You know? All right. Anything else? Well, I guess we have enough for today. We have a good time together. Oh man, I was going to go for 15 minutes drinking my coffee with you. It's already after the 12:38. Guys, I'm going to sue you. I want the $909,000. You wasted my time, and you offended me, and you hurt my feeling. Look, see my feeling? It hurt. Hmm? Azerbaijan ethnically cleansed Armenian Christians. We support every Christian nation, but at the end of the day, nobody can support you except yourself. So the Armenian, they are smart people. They are the one who built the most powerful weapon to Russia. How come they don't even have a drone? Explain to me. So don't blame the world for being stupid. Why Armenian don't even have one drone? What do you do? So you trust the Russian to protect you, and then they spank you, and they kill you. You deserve it. You trusted others, and others, they sell you out. And this is a great example for any nation in the world. Doesn't matter if they are Christian or not. When a nation trusts somebody else for their protection, they are stupid and they will be doomed. Learn, my friend, learn. Look what happened to Cyprus. They joined European Union. Greece is part of European Union. A Turkish attack. Did anyone help them? No. Nobody. The Greek people, they are busy drinking coffee. They never thought about making weapon. What happened? Greece used to be one of the most smart, powerful nation in the world. Until now, most of the words we use when we speak is coming from the Greek people. Not even a single drone. They buy all their weapon. Now, finally, they start making weapon. Finally. Even actually, the Prime Minister of Greece, a few years ago, he wanted to buy drones from Turkey. Can you believe it, how stupid they are? You stupid idiot, you want to buy drones from your enemy. So don't cry for things will happen to you. Things happen to you. Yes, there's unjust in this world. But you know it happened to you before, and you allow it to happen again. Why Armenia don't have an army like Israel? What is missing? You tell me. Armenia are very smart. If you go right now and check how many products made by Armenian through history, you will be surprised. So why a small tiny country like Israel, they can have what they have and you don't? Simply because you are waiting for Jesus to help you, which is not what Jesus said. Jesus never said, you know, Jesus said, the one who don't have a sword, go and buy one. And he was with them at that time. He was there. You want Jesus to come with the sword to defend you. You don't want to have a sword yourself. So you have to be ready, my friend. You have to be ready for a fight because evil is always around you. Why I have guns in my house? Is that because I'm evil? No. But if somebody is evil coming to me, I will be ready. Not only I have my guns, I have all magazines loaded. Many magazines. Because when things happen, you need things to be ready. You're not going to put bullets in the gun. It's a wrong time. So a smart person, if you want to have peace, he prepare for war. And always remember, there's evil people are all everywhere. So if you expect that somebody will come to help you, good luck with that. Here we go. I have my guns here. I don't even need to move, not even 1 meter away. Ready. I don't need even to load it. I have to take the bullet from the magazine. I'm not going to it for the police to come and help me. The police will come and take pictures of you. They will say this guy, he died, and they hit him in the head, and he died like this. They put your name in a file. Bingo. You have to be ready, right? Even if you have the best police in the, even if you live in the top of a police station, you don't wait for somebody else to help you. You help yourself. The God of the Jews, he said to them, "You go to the war, I am with you. You go, I am with you. Not I go." Right? I hate to see Christians crying. You have to fight evil. It's not a choice. Imagine, you see, this is why states in USA, which has nobody allowed to have guns, they have way more crimes. Why? Because the thief, the criminal, he knew that the house nobody have a gun. The only one have a gun is him. So he knew that the house is an easy target. But when you know that every house in this town have a guns, if not maybe heavy duty machine guns, you have to think 1,000 times before you go there. Because you go to their house, they will make your butt like a screen door. Right? So this is my advice to you. Never wait for somebody to protect yourself, any country. Like now, South Korea. South Korea, for a long time, they depend on American to protect them. But I assure you, if the war is started, the American will not involve. They will not. So then South Korean, they have to protect themselves. They have a neighbor, he's crazy. And he have nukes. It's not a joke. South Korean, they are preparing for that day. They are developing weapon. They became so advanced. Very smart people. I guess because they eat kimchi. So you don't wait for Trump to defend you. Trump, he will let you go. He don't care for you. You are not his country. If China now attack Taiwan, is America going to defend Taiwan? Good luck. They will not. Nobody is going to go with such a country like China to protect Taiwan, even though they wish. But it's not worth it for them. This war will be a disaster. China is not a joke. The only one who will be, willing to defend themselves is the people of Taiwan. So they are advancing with their weapon, etc. But still, they are weak in front of China. Alone is not enough. The Taiwan president, he was coming to USA just a month ago. Trump, he refused to welcome him. He was coming flying. They told him not to land. Why? Because he's afraid to offend China. Imagine, to offend. So you are a president. They acknowledge you to be a president, but only behind the camera. Nobody acknowledged Taiwan to be a country from those big countries. They don't dare. They're afraid to offend China. They're afraid even to welcome the Dalai Lama. So they are big, they are heroes, but in reality, when things happened, they will throw you under the bus. So don't wait for the American to protect you, and don't wait for the Russian to protect you. Nobody will protect you. They will like to be with you when you are rich and wealthy and you make them money. The second your house is burning, everybody will run. Like what happened in Ukraine. The Russian, they make it clear they are coming. All the NATO embassies get empty. Everybody left. Run, run, run. They left Ukraine alone. And now the Ukrainians are paying the price of trusting those stupid European countries. It was a very stupid decision to trust them. They left them alone. And you might say, oh, now they are helping them. No, they are not. They are not. What, they are giving them money? Weapon which is they cannot even use? All the weapon they gave them, they did not even allow them to shoot at Russia. You can shoot only at the land that Russian occupied. Oh boy. So learn, my friend, learn. Learn. Is Taiwan a Muslim country? No, it's not. What Taiwan have to do with Muslims? In fact, Taiwan is not originally Chinese. The indigenous of Taiwan are not from China. Uh, but now the Chinese, they hijacked the country. Let me be sure if there's no bullet in the gun, because I did. Excuse me. You have to check physically. All right. All right. No, the Taiwanese, when we say Taiwanese, there's the Asian, there's a bunch of ethnic groups in Taiwan, but the indigenous of Taiwan are not the Chinese. They are not. But now they became the minority. China, they have hold in Taiwan during the dynasty of what? I forgot what the name. So they have a hold on it for some time, and China, they want to take it back. Look, the Russian, they lease a land to China. The lease is over, I think, in the year maybe 1990, 99 or two, I'm not sure, maybe 21, something like that. But the Chinese refused to give the land back to the Russian. Do Putin dare to say to China, I'm going to come after you? You don't. They took it. They told them we will not give it back. The Russian, they took this land from China before. However, this land is not even Chinese anyway, because all those countries in the borders are not Chinese. But they are the same as the Soviet Union, and the Russian. They took Chechnya, well, in many countries, they took it and they considered it as part of Russia. So always the big fish eat everybody, all the small fish, and they subdued you. Putin, he will not even dare to mention it, or even to go, at least for now, with the China. He will not dare. They rented the land from them, the Chinese. The Russian, they were stupid. They hand them the land, and now they will not give it back. And Putin don't dare even to fart, especially now. He needed China. So you can be even Russia and still you don't dare to seek your land. even if you are Russia, a massive, powerful country. You can search it online. You can search this news online, and you will see what I'm talking about in case you are not familiar with the topic. All right. Chinese are very smart. The Russian, they've been dumped, and now the Russian, they cannot take it. Good luck. All right. So even you can be a big country, powerful country like Russia, and you lose your land today because the one who took it from you is so scary. And today you are weak. You are weak to the point you are hardly fighting against Ukraine. So now it's time for the Russian to say, okay, yes, sir, we will not ask for our land now, sir. You know, one day, if the war is over with Ukraine and the Russian they recover, they will go for the Russia. The Chinese says, hey, we want our land back. And then the war will switch from being with Ukraine is going to be with the Chinese. All right. What Russia will do with more land? My friend, this is not a question. Who hate to have more? More land is more wealth. More land is more crops, more minerals, more strategic. Nobody will give you your land. This is not about how much land they have. Russia is the biggest country in the world, true. Still, they will not mind to take more. Same as America. Trump, he wanted to take a Greenland. Well, he decided to take it. He want to take it. Almost he was going for it. But then he noticed that international community is not going silence about it. So he changed his mind, maybe for now. But anytime they can invade the island and take it, the whole island I think have 25,000 people. They can take it. In fact, we have soldiers right now there. We do not need invasion. We can take it right now. And you might say, why America need more land? We have a lot of land. Greenland is very, very rich. Minerals, oil, gas, everything they have. And strategic location. The treasure of the sea will be double, three, four times for USA. So in your calculation says why they need more. Everybody will take more land. All right. Anyway, politics will give you a headache. You better stay with Douglas Murray and Mimi Hijab. He is happy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hmm. All right. 60,000 people. Yeah, but this is not how you measure a land. Say, okay, there are 60,000. We give them each one of them $1 million, and they will leave. Why they want to give? Well, they want to take $1 million if they can make way more. They can make trillions of dollars. They will be foolish actually if they agree. But as I said, sometimes it's not because this is your land, but because somebody can take it. American can take it. It's not about just. You see, just does not exist in this earth. Fair does not exist. They can take it. If America decide to take it, who's going to stop them? People complain, blah blah, make noise. Trump is being evil. Blah, 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 blah. After a year, they forget about it. Here we go. The Turkish, they took Cyprus for the last 50 years, half of Cyprus. Yeah, they have it. Talk, go talk. Who's going to kick America out of Greenland if they take it? Trump, he threatened Panama to be taken. He can take it in half hour, if not 15 minutes. He can. It's not about just, it's not, and they can justify it. They would say, okay, we are the one who built this tunnel for you, this canal. Here we go. They justify to occupy the whole territory. It's not about right. It's not about ethic. Big countries, ethic is not part of their agenda. This is your ethic. Like we as a Christian, we say this is wrong, this is not fair. But for them, those big dogs, they want to bite. And each one of them, he want to prove that he is the king who make his country powerful. So his name will be reported in history. He is Caesar. For you, you say this is not fair. For them, they laugh at you. Why Israel still exists? Everybody want to give a land, so-called Palestine, Palestine, you know. Okay, you can say that as much you want, but you will never have that dream unless you conquer the Jews and the Israeli. It's talk. So why the talk is not happening? Because simply the one who have the strength is the one who make things happen. If the Israeli are weak, they have no strong army, they can force, state of Palestine as they claim in 2 seconds. You know, South Sudan and North Sudan, the Christian in South Sudan, they were fighting for a long time for their freedom, fighting, literally fighting, dying, real war. They could not make it. Then oil companies, they discover a lot of oil in the south of Sudan. In less than 24 hours, Obama, the Muslim Obama, he made a request in the United Nations to vote to give South Sudan independent. In less than 24 hours, South Sudan became a country. Easy easy. Fighting for 40, 50, 60 years does not work. A guy sitting in the White House, they told him there's a lot of oil there. It's better if we divide the country. And now they have a country that's called South Sudan, Christian country. As simple as that. Indonesia, all of us will remember how the Muslims they attacked the Christians and East Timor. You remember? They start slaughtering. The Australian government, they found that this is a great opportunity. And the excuse is to protect the Christians. But reality is, later we found out, that this territory have a lot of minerals. Now they have a country, it's called East of Timor. See, you can lose your country, you can have a country. Depend in the interest of the big ones. The big neighbor, either he delete you, or he make you exist for his own purpose. All right? So depend in your location and their interest and what you have. You have oil, you have gas. When Saddam Hussein took Kuwait, Kuwait was always part of Iraq. It's true. Saddam Hussein did not invade Kuwait from nothing. Historically, Kuwait is part. There's no country called Kuwait. Never exist. So when he invaded Kuwait, the whole world jumped to support Kuwait. Why? Because they have oil. If Saddam Hussein took the oil of Kuwait and they have a lot of oil in Iraq, he will control the market. They will never allow that. Otherwise, nobody cares for Kuwait. Who cares? Such small, tiny desert. Yeah, but they have oil. America, 250,000 soldiers the Americans sent. America now send army to defend you. But America will not send an army to defend Ukraine. The whole world sent the army. I mean, not a single country did not send the army to Kuwait. Everybody is in love with Kuwait. A country nobody would wish to live there. You know, if you walk in the street for 2 minutes, you will be burned. You can cook if you leave an egg outside, just leave it in the ground. 3 minutes is cooked to eat it. I guarantee you, without oil, without anything. This without breaking it. If you break it, 2 seconds. They have oil. Qatar. We have a massive base in Qatar. Well, why? So it's all about interest. It's not about ethic. For you, you think about it in an ethical way. What is right, what's wrong. For them, it's how much, what we get. Your calculation have nothing to do with their calculation. And most of those countries are driven by big corporations. Even the one who claim to be communist, like China. I went to China. You go in the street, you don't find where is the communist? Where is the communist Chinese country? How many of you been in China? Go right now, check in YouTube, look for videos about China. So you will not believe it how massive the buildings. All those buildings are owned by private companies. But this is communist. It turned to be even the government in China, like offices, service, let us say. It is a privately owned government, which means the employees, they own it. They make money from it. It's different kind of communism. Very wicked. So you say to yourself, those are communists. They, they care for that socialism, which is based supposedly in social justice. But you will find that the Chinese communists are the most wicked, and they will not mind to steal the land of everybody and the home of everybody. They took the Tibet. They took any land around them. Who can stop them? So you need to see the let us say the wicked word in different way. All right. All right. I think we have enough for today. Will you blame Israel for not protecting their border in October 7? Absolutely. What, I will blame the enemy not protecting your borders? Very stupid, Netanyahu and his government. They stopped watching and monitoring the phones of Hamas for the last 3 years before October 7. Why? Not only that, even there's like girls who they are in the IDF training, like they are 19 years old, young girls. They send tons of messages. They're watching Gaza. They told them there's a strange activities. They ignore them. A bunch of kids. They ignore them. So there's no question that the Israeli army made a very big poo-poo, massive poo-poo. Not only that, actually, at Jazeera TV, they make a report about them preparing to attack and they are digging tunnels. The Israeli, they ignore it. So for sure, we have to blame the Israeli. Hamas is your enemy. They want to kill you. They would love to slaughter every one of you. What do? You close your eyes, you go to sleep. And not only that, a bunch of hippies, stupid hippies, they go and have a festival, music festival, they dance in front of them. Easy target. And they do that every year. So Hamas, they knew that in this day they will be there. That's why they decided to do it in that day. How stupid this government to allow such a bunch of civilians, they have no weapon, to get so close to Gaza with no protection. All right. Netanyahu is not only an idiot, he is a certified one. And now Netanyahu, is he solving it? No. Look what he's doing. He go in Gaza, he come out of Gaza, he go in Gaza, he come out of Gaza, he go in Gaza. How many times you will occupy Gaza? Why you don't finish the job from the first month? And each time you go out and you get in, you lose soldiers because occupying a territory full of concrete and houses and buildings is going to be very hard. It's not easy. Why you go in, you withdraw, you go in, you withdraw, and now he decided to occupy. Why you don't do it from the beginning? And now he make a lot of people angry from Israel. They see those images, and people get emotional, and they know how to make movies and fabrication. So the whole world is against Israel. Netanyahu is again being stupid. He was successful to defeat Hezbollah and Iran, but it's because he have a powerful army, not because he's smart. For me, this guy is a donkey. And I guess he's trying to keep the situation the way it is, so no election will happen to boot him out, to keep the people under war situation. He don't want the war to be finished. Otherwise, if he want, not the IDF, if he want, he can finish it long time ago. But he don't want it to finish. Yeah. And then by time, people they will hate you. Look what you are doing to civilians. So the victim become a criminal, and the criminal became a victim because you have a weirdo, politician in the office, right? And some people, if you say the truth, people get upset from you. If you speak against Trump, something you don't like that he's doing, they will say, "Oh, you hate Trump now." You speak against Netanyahu, you say, "Oh, you hate the Jews now." Hmm. People, they are just looking for a reason to frame you. But the truth hurt. If the Israeli are not asleep in October 7, October 7 will never happen. As simple as that. Not only that, Hamas, they enter into Israel. Not even 6 hours after, there's no IDF to be located in that area. Imagine 6 hours. What if that day the war started from every direction? From Syria, from Gaza, from Egypt, from Jordan, all in the same time. What would happen to Israel? You are lucky. Actually, the plan was Israel will be attacked by Hezbollah and by Hamas in the same day. However, by mistake, not by intelligence, the Israeli discovered tunnels of Hezbollah digged to go under the wall of the border, and they blocked it. It was unlucky day for Hezbollah. This is why Hezbollah they attacked the second day, not the same day. But they cannot attack no more. I mean, they cannot penetrate the borders because right away the Israeli alarmed already 24 hours, and they didn't have tunnels to go through, and they start shelling. Yeah, and even they keep their phone off on Saturday. Imagine you are at war, you are in the border with the enemy, and everybody have his phone off because, oh, we are Jews, Saturday. Haram, haram, we cannot open the phone. You see, this is why Jesus said to them, Saturday, Sabbath was made for the man, not the man was made for Sabbath. They understand Saturday wrong. Since when in the Bible it says to you that if you have an enemy next door to you, you are not ready for war, and you have no soldiers and nobody standing by, and you put your weapon down? That was a stupid. And not only that, even when they start seeing the shelling and the rocket and the bullets, even then they did not even turn their phone on or even the radio. Haram. Forbidden. It's a Sabbath. Shouldn't you see? Look what's happening. Every phone is off. Every radio, they did not even turn the radio. The whole world is talking about the attack, and they are the one who is under the attack. They don't know what's happening. Stupidity is amazing. I say I'm from Cyprus. No, my friend, I'm not from Cyprus. Al Jassasa, according to Muhammad, is from Cyprus, and according to Muhammad, the Antichrist, he is in a cave in Cyprus. If you find him, let me know. Take a selfie. So, in the time of war, you have to be ready, vigilant. You know your enemy is waiting for you, and if you sleep and then your enemy kill you, you cry alone and you die alone, and don't blame anybody. It was your stupid mistake. All right. We remember in the Bible uh, uh, those pagans, they attacked the Jews from behind, from the rear. What does that mean? They are not prepared. They will look for the spot where you are not prepared. So the rear is where the women, the children's, the elderly, the rear. So the Israeli put all their soldiers in the front, but what about the rear? Shouldn't you learn from history? History always repeats itself. And when you go to war, finish it, because the war will come back next tomorrow. Finish it. I can't say more, but you need to finish it. They will come back to you. Uh, anyway, guys, I'm going to contact Douglas Murray because we are going to split money 50-50. I hope he will agree. If you don't agree, I'm going to sue him, you know, because, I prayed to Allah and I told him, may Allah, because you remember everything happened by the will of Allah. So I prayed to Allah, the pagan god, to make Douglas Murray win, and he will go, he won. So I need my 50. So I'm going to go now and call Douglas Murray to get the 50-50. And guys, if I get 50-50, I will give you ice cream. All right? I'm very generous. Halal ice cream. And if you have a cat, I will buy you halal cat food from Lili Dawa. And please, Muslims, please don't forget to go and support Mimi Hijab and Go F Hijab. You know, this website there. So go and fund me. It's called Fund Me. Sorry, not F Hijab. Fund me, fund me, fund me. Fundle me. I don't know. It's Aisha, she said the Prophet used to fundle me when I have my administration. Anyway, something like that. Fundle me, fund me. I'm not sure. So please, brothers, support him, because Douglas Murray now is going to make another $1 million because Mimi Hijab decided to appeal the case. And then he will lose the case again and he will pay another $1 million. And we are getting richer. So we are saying thank you, Allah, for making the infidels make money from the pagan Muslims. We love it and we are very thankful. All right. And Douglas, how you do? How you were able to make Muhammad Hijab barbecue? Huh? This is a song, I made it for you. You can say it and make a CD and 50-50 again. All right? Not Fundle? No, it's Fundle me. Well, Muhammad Hijab, he take women to the hotel. What he do there? You know, the name of the hotel is Fundaline. You know? What's wrong with you? Yeah. It's all about Fundle. It's all about, Islam is about two things, money and sex. Fundle his pocket or fundle the vagina. It's the same. You are talking about ultra-Orthodox. No, my friend, if you go, those who live close from Gaza, I don't care, I'm not talking about the rest. Those who live close from Gaza, I saw many interview. They have their phones off, totally off. I mean, this is a documentary made by Israeli. You know? The woman, she said, she told her husband, should we open the phone? He said no. And then after a few hours, they opened the phone to see what's going on. But then even when they opened the phone, they could not find any of their friends to call because their phones is off. Anyway, it's better to happen now and happen what happened better than happen in a massive way. Because as I said, imagine that the attack happened by Egypt, Syria, Jordan, Hamas, Hezbollah, all from every side. Then the disaster and the death will be way more higher. So they are lucky that the attack, I think, done by like 3 or 4,000 from Hamas, not by massive army like the Egyptian, the story will be different. So if Hamas was able to penetrate that easy, that fast, what will happen if the Egyptian army, I don't know, it's 600,000 maybe, and we can't compare between the weapon, those and those. So the Israeli are lucky that things stopped there, not wasn't bigger. And I hope the Israeli, they learn from this mistake and they will never let it happen again. I hope so. So guys, I want to say thank you for being here. It's time for me to go and collect the money and buy the honey. And thank you, Allah, for making the Muslim lose the case. And as you know, everything happened by the will of Allah, and it was the will of Allah that Muslim lose, and the infidels who support the Jews, he won. Thank you very much, Allah. We appreciate you. So I want to say thank you. I don't know if I will go back again live, maybe not. I'm not sure. This is all dependent on Allah, as you know. It's by the will of Allah. Everything happened by the will of Allah. So if it Allah will to come back and bash him and expose him and spank him, I will come back. If it's Allah will not to do it today, tomorrow, okay, Allah, as you wish, Allah. We have to agree. Everything happened by the will of Allah. I'm scratching my butt now. Allah, why you are making me do that? What? Huh? Okay. Hey, I got a point there. Yeah. Uh, he's saying it's time to bend over and give him your butt to Allah. I mean, everybody. I don't know how Muslim they pray. They give their butt to Allah. I mean, your head is down and your butt is up, and Allah is up supposedly. I'm not sure. What do you do? But anyway, it makes sense. At the end of the day, you are praying to Allah. So thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you, and until we see you soon again. God is good, so is Jesus, and we are the crusade. See ya.